We're back. Let's check out some replays, shall we? Hefe. Got one of yours. And anybody else in chat who's a VIP? We'll check out anybody who's here first and then go in order from there. Don't see anyone in particular, so let's start with you, shall we, Hefe? Recording right now, just so you know. Congratulations.
Oh, hey, winner.
Hello.
What's up, y'all? We're checking out Hefe's replay, doing some VIP replays right now. Hefe Mother 2. How can I help, Hefe?
I think this is the wrong game. No, it's the wrong game, but it's fine. You can do this one too.
Okay.
So it was interesting.
All right, let's see what you wrote, shall we? What did you tell me to look at? You said, I'm having trouble having awareness, meaning trying to see what their cars are doing, right? Positioning off of that. You said trouble flipping immediately, like you're always assuming what's going to happen, so you flip instead of waiting. You said trouble making faster decisions when you're in the playing the ball quick. Okay. Currently, you're doing whey protein wall clears. You're doing wall to air dribble, aim training by Coco, uncomfortable saves. So it sounds like you're doing a lot of different packs. And your goal is to get to champ 2. Sound about right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll see how I can help.
I actually hit champ 2.
You did?
Then I lost it. Yeah.
Well, now the goal is to get it back and to hold it.
That's true.
Okay, I'll take a look. I'm going to be eating some yogurt while we analyze, but trust I'm watching. Kickoff good. Okay. So, this all made sense up until here. This is a very difficult read. When the ball shoots off to the side like this, I'm inclined to actually turn the other way. So, when the ball's bouncing high off the sidewall like this, like doom, we usually want to get back first. I understand turning in makes this read really hard, and then when you get here, now you can't really do anything. Probably going back wall is correct, but yeah, you just get super awkward. I mean, this bounce is really difficult, to be honest. If you turn back, this is probably easier. Here, turn back like this. You see what I mean? It's equidistant, but this one gives you a nicer angle. The yellow instead of the pink, if that makes sense. See what I mean?
Correct. Yes, sir.
Want to turn left there. Then going back wall is fine, but you need to be faster. You need to go off back wall and then like fast aerial, like instantly take off, like 2 jumps and put a hand up. That's right though. You're landing a little bit late on these. Just be careful. Right now we're dodging after we grab boost. Okay. Not the end of the world. But with these corner kickoffs, we really want to be dodging, speed flipping, immediately when we grab it. So ready, here, you should already be dodging. Like, dodge. Here you jump, and you don't dodge until here. This is going to make you land next to the ball here. And now when you jump, you're hitting the ball down here instead of up here. So you want to be careful of that, because what's going to happen here is the ball's going to like pinch up and down. Makes it very hard for your teammate, very risky. If he's higher up than you, you know what I mean by like higher up, right? He can like roll over you. To be honest, you guys are both doing this. Like a lot of people do this wrong at Diamond and Champ. I'll show you his POV. He's not even dodging till here. So he dodges all the way out here, and by the time he lands, he doesn't even have time to jump. You see that?
Yeah.
You, on the other hand, are jumping a little bit, but you're still like lower quarter of the ball, lower quadrant. You see, when you're making this line, we want you to be up here, cutting the ball in half. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Sounds small,
Yeah, that's
but yeah. See what I mean?
yeah, that's what my friend told me. He said I'm jumping too late at the kickoff.
Yeah, because what's going to happen is if he's properly, you know, up here and you're down here, it's going to pinch down and over your head. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. By the way, I'm telling people you're a Diamond 2 right now. Sorry, you're a Champ 2. Champ 2, 1149. Okay, fixed your MMR. Sorry, Hefe. But yeah, you said your friend said the same thing?
Yeah, that's what he said, yeah.
Yeah, you want to be careful of that. What's going on here? Okay, so you're supporting your teammate. This isn't bad. Here, I would probably be jumping early. When this ball goes up here, I like jumping right now. Trying to hit the underside of this ball, catch it on the wall stop. You know what I mean? I like that play a little bit more. Here, you're going up sidewall. The problem is by the time you go up sidewall here, this ball's going to drop. It's not the end of the world. Your jump got eaten as well, so it's kind of awkward. A couple things you could fix here. You used your jump as you were driving up the curve. When you use the jump on the curve here, you see this? It eats the jump. In other words, your front wheels are going to pop off, but your bottom wheels don't. So you kind of get like half detached from the wall. You see this? This is called a curve dash. But you're not actually airborne, so now you're flopping, and then you miss your touch. I don't know if you know that, but you want to be careful about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with curve dashing?
Yes, I am.
Okay. For those that are not, you can actually use this to your benefit when you're driving down the wall. Very rarely do people use this up the wall, but when you're driving down the wall, if you jump right here, you can pop your wheels. So you see how my jump got eaten there? If I wait a little bit longer, I can pop my wheels up. So here, oh, I'm messing it up now. You can kind of see it there. I don't know if you guys can see with full speed. I'm gonna put it on half speed now. When you drive here and then you jump here, it pops the front wheels and then we can wave dash down. I don't know if you could see that on your screen, but it's kind of what it looks like. So when we're here, we jump, it pops our front wheels and then we can wave dash down. A little hard to show on full speed. It's the same concept behind a zap dash. Called a curve dash. Looks like that. But yeah, sounds like you already understand this concept, Hefe, but just want to provide an example for those watching. Okay, we watched this already. Okay, so what happens here? So yeah, your jump got eaten on the curve, caused you to mess up there. Here we can curve dash as we're rotating back. If you want to use it in the future. It's actually easier to do on the back wall. You just jump right here, it'll pop your front wheels up, and then you get a free dash. And then you can use another speed flip after. So you basically get 2 jumps chained, if that makes sense. Here you're supporting your teammate. This looks good. We definitely got to cut in here. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of mechanical. You just have to slam brakes and make that save. You jump without slamming brakes, which just kind of displaces you to the right. So when the ball comes, you just overshoot it. This is as simple as hit the brakes first and then jump, but you don't hit the brakes, so your jump sends you forward and you overshoot it. Right.
I was so bad at myself when that happened.
It happens. This kickoff is better. You just flipped the wrong direction now.
Yeah.
Much better. You want to be dodging immediately as you grab this boost, which is correct. So here, dodge, nice. You notice how you land nicely behind the ball. Now you just need to jump and strike this mid-level. You did it correctly here, but now we just got to dodge left. Speed flip front left, and then you're golden, right? This looks really good. You just dodged the wrong way, frankly. Apple gets a nice beat. You're supporting here. I want to see you way more aggressive. So after this beat, we now want to be using boost and running up the field. Because if this guy gets a stop, you want to be first to it, if that makes sense. Once Apple gets the beat, you're now aggro mode. So here you're defensive, skeptical, waiting. Beat happens, start boosting. Right? You're going to collect these pads anyways, so you can use that 20 boost to hustle forward. Don't flip, but use the boost. You know what I mean? Here, you're kind of skeptical, right? You're still waiting. which is a mistake because this guy's flat-footed. Even if he makes a touch, it's going to be weak, right? So you're too far here, right? And now you're going to use all your boost to catch up. Doesn't end up mattering, but like this is something small that like pros do that if you watch a replay, you'll see. Like here they would start boosting because you have a 2v1. You know what I mean? Any questions on that?
Sometimes I see I think I watched one of my other replays last week, I think.
Yeah.
And it just happens every time when I'm on defense. I just jump, and I don't think about getting pads. I just like speed flip forward, and then the ball just passes me.
Yeah, I think the key there is just stay grounded, right? And then you'll be flexible.
Yeah. Sure. Yes.
This isn't bad. You're using your wall dashes, running the ball through. You hit the ball forward, and then you peel off like this. I think if you would have just continued your path, in other words, like this, I think you were strong. Because then you could guide the ball forward and run through and demo. Now you miss your demos on this guy. Even if you bump this guy, it's probably a goal. Because this ball's going to roll for your teammate, right?
Correct.
So you kind of hit the ball and then back off here. Watch, hit, back off. Instead, I want you to hit and follow through. So here, hit the ball and keep running through on the wall the whole time. Stay on the wall. Play right here, and if he tries to go for the ball, you bump him. And then your teammate's got a free open, right? Now here, definitely don't jump. This is overcommitting big time. Once you do give him the ball on the backboard, this is hard to do, but the disciplined play is to turn away here and get back. You want to let your teammate go, who's likely waiting in the midfield at this ball, back here, not you, who's waiting at the goal line. Now, your teammate shouldn't even be jumping the way he is, but you should be behind him, okay? Picking up what I'm putting down. Nice little recovery. For the most part. Good cut from your teammate. Nice wave dashes. Love grabbing this boost. Keep rotating through. I don't love these turns. Easy fix for you, Hefe. Once you move through here and you grab the boost, I know this ball is over your head, but remember, our teammate just got demoed. There's no point in challenging this ball in the corner. What we should do is continue rotating back around and check where he is. Here you stop, you turn back, and you're never going to make a play here. Like, even if you do make a stop, you're just using boost, committing, and leaving your teammate back. And by the time your teammate finally does go, this isn't horrible, but now you've used all your boost, you're zero boost supporting him, and you need to go get side boost. Not the end of the world. This play actually worked out really well, all things considered. Apple makes a nice touch here. Good control, Apple. Shout out Apple, community member as well. But here, after this ball gets beat, you want to continue, keep your speed up, maybe bump the other guy rotating back, and then come back around. Makes this whole play less awkward, okay? You with me on that? You understand why that's important?
Yes, I do.
Cool. Good job grabbing boost. Support your teammate. This is good. Really, really nice. Apple's the man. Look at him go. Can we get a W in the chat for Apple? When were you GC3? A couple seasons ago. 1700 last season, but not quite GC3. I got to 1720. Yeah, have they. Work them. Thank you, Genzum. Okay, any questions thus far, man? Okay, biggest thing you can improve, man, is just your kickoffs. You've lost every single kickoff. It feels bad. It's okay. Here, you're totally solid, but what happens is at the last second, you turn your car to the right, and now we're central, and we're going to dodge off the ball. Right? If you just continued forward, here you're perfect. You're about to strike this part of the ball. What you want to do is you want to strike like slightly left and then dodge right. So you struck here and then dodged off it. You want to strike here and dodge through it. You know what I mean? So you're close. You're just like starting your touch in the middle, which is a mistake. You need to start your touch slightly off center and then dodge through the ball. Either way. Looks like I'm playing tic-tac-toe. Good recovery. Yeah, you're moving like Bruce Lee. Here, good support. I want to see you play aggro now, close to your teammate. This is good. This is fine. For some reason, we kind of tailed off to the right here. I want to see you stay central. I know it's hard to resist this urge. A lot of players think like you want to peel off to the right here. That's not true. Because what's going to happen here is your teammate's going to try to take a 50 and keep it in the mid. And if he does his job and this ball comes back mid, what's happening is you're running too far away. Do you see this? Look at how you're running. You're missing your angle. You see what I mean? The ball comes to the mid and you're facing the wall. You see this?
Yes, I do see that.
So you need to stay disciplined here and not drift off this way. I know it looks normal when you're playing the game, but when your teammate's pushing up, you really want to try to hold the midfield, because the midfield is where the shot's going to come, right? If the ball does come out. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're just drifting too far into the corner, and by the time the ball comes, your angle's kind of ruined, and now you got to correct. You almost can fix it here, but to be honest, man, you're making your life so hard by like running all the way to the right. And here, there's not really much. I wouldn't even be using boost. Once you do this touch, jump, and then I would probably just let it go. Like there's so few touches that are good here. What most likely happens is the longer you float behind this ball, the longer you delay your recovery on their back wall. So like here, jump, and then when there's nothing happening, just float, roll your car over. You can try to play like some sort of double mid, but I'm even skeptical of that because then they can counter on you. This is good. Stalling. That touch was unlucky. So here, you're stalling well. You want to wait. Ideally, in this position, what are we guarding?
The net.
The net, correct.
Or yeah.
Your teammate's job is to interrupt the play. Your job is to guard the net. What happens here, though, is you imagine there's a line between him and your net. So imagine there's a line between him and our net. See this? Say that's that line.
Yeah.
Where do you want to be? Do you want to be on this side of the line, or do you want to be on this side of the line?
I think the yellow side.
That's interesting. I would argue you want to be on the pink side. Why do you think you need to be on the yellow side?
Because I could also cover middle for like any sort of pass.
Yeah, you can also guard middle for any pass. I'm less scared of the pass. I think you guard the pass if it comes. What I'm scared of is you moving to the mid here and then you leaving space behind your car. You see what I mean?
Yes.
Now it's quite easy for them to cut behind you. How are you going to make this save? You have to backflip. And if you get backflip, you could get bumped, demoed, so many things. What I try to do is when I'm shadowing the opponent, if the opponent's running here, I'm trying to stay like slightly outside him. Okay? That makes sense?
Yes.
I understand there's a pass here, but it's your teammate's job to guard that in this position. When you run mid, you make this save really hard because now you're flipping backward like this. And now you're getting demoed. You're dodging bumps. You stop the ball, but you can't go again. You can feel how awkward this is, right? I generally prefer like pick a side and stay on that side. So here you're on the outside, like stay the outside. Okay, this is super strange. He makes this touch here. I want to see you running up the back wall probably with some haste. If we're not running up the back wall, then we probably want to be moving this way. Right? You either go for this ball, in my opinion, you run up the wall, or you don't go for this ball and you play here. But right now, you're just kind of sitting under it. Your vision is crushed here. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Right? I mean, I can see guys in front of me, but I can't see what matters, which is the orange guy who's over here. You know what I mean? So here I would be running up the back wall, speed flip, or stay in the mid. You have kind of two options. Does that make sense? Sitting under it like this is very suspicious. It's really hard to make any sort of good touch in this position. You see what I mean? Any questions on that?
On that, no.
Okay. Let's get down. Let's play aggro here. I mean, here's the deal. This guy is backing up slowly. This guy is rotating back. Your teammate is very clearly going to bump or pass here. Either way, I feel like you should be super aggro here. Speed flip forward. Go for, like get close to their net. This is a situation where there's no downside to playing aggro. But you're kind of missing that mid ball, if you ask me. Nice stop. You have a shot here. Great shot. Great execution on this. This looks great. Yeah, I'd probably be more aggro there when there's only one back and they're positioning like that. Let's go. Look at this kickoff. See this? You speed flip early, so you land perfectly. You jump left side of the ball, and then you dodge upright. Do this every time, and you're going to crush these kickoffs. These people aren't doing their kickoffs well at all. That's what happens when you jump too late, by the way. Like what we were talking about earlier. See this guy? Yeah. He lands right next to the ball. He always jumps too late. So you'll just dunk him over and over again if you keep doing that. Honestly, should have led to a goal, but it's all
right. Yeah, it definitely should have.
Your teammate should be going. I think you and Apple both do this drifting thing, which is really weird. Here you get a good kickoff. Apple should just stay mid. Apple should turn in. I think he got sidetracked running for boost. That's a mistake. He should stay on ball there. Now it's your ball. Apple had other ideas. Let's go. Let's see it, Apple. Reset. Musty. Bang! Oh, so close. He needs more patience. He almost had it. Here, fake chow. Whoa, that is a ballsy chow. Okay, so here, it looks like he's pinching this. So I'm like very scared. But luckily he missed. You're the best. Jump off the ceiling. Slam it on him. Bang. Oh, you just got two under it. Here we have to hold our jump. So jump. And then wait till we get down. Jump, pull down on our joystick, get below this ball, which you almost did. We just have to hold it a little longer. What's up, Tan Ramen? Nice recovery. Good use of jumps. Your recoveries are looking good, man. Yeah, your positioning is just when you have 2v1s is misleading. So like here, for example, Apple is dominant. He has the ball. He's an alpha, if you will. You know what an alpha is?
An alpha, yeah.
He's an alpha. He's literally looks maxing on this guy. Did I use that right? Was that right?
Yeah, you did.
He's mogging this guy. So he's mogging this guy, and you're running back post. Like, come on, man. Apple's got full boost, ball control. We need to be turning in.
Yeah, I gotta be the alpha now.
Yeah, you do. You're a beta right now.
Yeah.
This is beta positioning. What are you doing, man? Like, you guys are in a 2v1. If this ball comes mid right now and you don't score it, everybody in stream chat's gonna call you a beta. Right, stream chat? Oh my gosh! Dude, it's open! Oh my gosh, please. Somebody call him a beta. Chat says 67 boost. I'm gonna lose it. Look. You see what I mean? Like 2v1. Bang.
Just turn.
Turn in, play aggro, right? Because when the ball comes mid, it only takes 67 boost to score. So you could score it. The problem is we're playing so defensive that by the time the mid ball comes, look at Apple styling on him, mogging them, and then it comes mid, and we're only now arriving, our shot needs to be coming right now. Either top right, or even if you don't get it here, now it comes top left, but now we're too little too late, and then this turns into a 50. It's not the worst 50, but like, you get the idea. Apple's like, what the hell, man? See what I mean? Any questions on that? Do you need me to use more Gen Z slang or?
No.
What are you called? What are the 6-7 generation called? What are they called? Alpha? Generation Alpha?
I don't know.
Generation Chat GPT?
Wrong thing, sorry.
No? All right, Hafe. Any questions on this? You need to look smacks a little bit more.
I definitely do. I know I got some tools in my bag that I've been waiting to use in the games, but
Okay.
I really don't like to. I try not to overcommit a lot, even though sometimes I do.
Yeah, so it's less about overcommitting. It's more about being upfield. Just because you're up there doesn't mean you have to go, but you need to be there in case there is an opportunity. So it's kind of a separate decision. Okay. So here's how I look at it. You with me?
Yes.
You should be scared when they're facing you. Right now, turn back.
Okay.
But when they're both running back to net, if they were, that's when you can position aggro like this.
Okay.
Luckily, this is off target. Grab your corner. Kind of left it for him. Here, you want to make sure you don't cede your corner boost. When this ball goes here, you need to be flipping. This one's really hard. There might not be a way you can leave your corner boost, but right now I'd be jumping and hitting this ball forward. So at least if he takes your corner boost, that you have a clear. I think this is a little slow, to be honest.
That's what I mean by like decision making. Like sometimes I'm just slow, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we just need to run this out off defense quicker. Because if you can't get the boost, you know he's going to take it. So then you need to punish him taking the boost by at least getting a beat over 1. But here it's too slow. Do I like men? I like men and women. And whatever pronoun you would like me to call you. Simon Van Dick.
That was so out of context. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Some dude in stream chat, I don't know.
Yeah, that's wild.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. Nice stop. This is looking good. Don't get a touch here. Okay. So, I do see what you mean by overcommitting, Hefe. You like to overcommit. Here.
A lot. Love it.
Your recoveries are good, but, I mean, it isn't the end of the world, but, like, after you get this beat, for example, Apple's zeroed. You see him miss? Right?
Correct. Yes.
You're zeroed. Right? They have one guy grabbing their 100 boost and another about to rotate back post. Odds that you score a goal right now are like 20-1. You know what I mean?
Oh God.
So here, I'm just looking for bumps, boost, and leave. You know what I mean? But here, you're still trying to play for a goal. And now you're overcommitted. And I mean, you do a good landing here, but you could have been demoed there. Like, you're just delaying your own recovery. And neither of you guys are getting boost because you're both like, you know, playing like this. And then by the time you guys get boost, now you're getting attacked. Not the end of the world, but you're completely out of sync. You know what I mean? Alpa is a mogger. Look, Smaxer. He is like literally unstoppable.
He really is.
Wow. And he's got aura. Holy.
And he got aura.
Look at this guy go. Somebody, I want to queue with this guy. Look at him go. Nevertheless, once again, your offensive positioning is dubious. Watch what happens here. The ball is coming mid. See, Apple's coming mid, right? What do you think you do, Hefe?
Go mid.
No, you don't go mid. The logical thing would be to go mid. You go to their top right corner. You love this top right corner. Here you go. Now you're past mid. That was mid, right? Here you go. You actually do turn in at the end of it, which isn't terrible, but the ball's over here, right? Apple's alpha. If I could place you on the field right now, I would want you right here. Like exactly where you are. Bang. You see what I mean? Because when you're here, you're covering all this, right?
Wait, but what if the ball goes over me? Like, what if Tony that jit. Hits the
Yeah?
ball, like makes the ball over my head.
Well,
Towards my head.
I would say you've got a worse chance of saving it being top right than you do middle. At least middle you could jump and put up a hand. But the answer is you position at a safe distance so you can respond either way. I'm not saying you should be closer, farther up on the field. I'm just saying you should be on the left side, not the right side. You should be here.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Sir.
Because the 50's here.
Sir.
You know what I mean?
Correct.
Correct.
I do know what you mean.
You're with me?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. Figure out whatever they've been putting in Apple's Wheaties.
Yeah, I need to find out. For sure.
Good. Let me know when you figure it out.
I'll let you know.
That's fake. Alright, Apple's ordered them. Now Tony that Jit and Andy are. What's the opposite of looks maxing?
No idea.
Throwing? Pondering? Tossing? What do you call it?
No idea. I have no idea.
You do. You're just not telling me. Alright. You ready, Hefe, for the best notes of your life?
Yes, sir.
Alright, pay close attention. These are your notes. Here's a list of the things you need to work on. Number 1, kickoffs. On the corner kickoffs, make sure you're dodging sooner, so that way you don't overshoot the ball. And then we need to be jumping higher on the kickoffs, so the ball doesn't pinch over our heads. Flip sooner, jump higher. Make sure that when you speed flip, pick a side of the ball and then dodge through it. That right there, it's going to win you like, it's going to get you like a goal every single game. Number 2, when your teammate is in a 1v1, as in a breakaway, offensively, you need to be more aggressive. You're playing too far back and you're missing opportunities to finish after your teammate, okay? Number 3, when you're in the opponent's corner, hit the ball forward, move through the mid. You have a habit of like hitting the ball forward and then doubling back. Number 4, when you're low boost in their corner, maximize your recovery. You have a habit of continuing to like full send, and then you end up out of the play, and then you have to spend twice as long recovering because you literally are zeroed. I would say those are like your top 4. Mechanically, you're stinging like water and buzzing like a bee or something like that. But yeah, we just need to fix the offensive positioning and the kickoffs and stuff. Any questions on that, Hefe?
No, to be honest, no.
All right, I'll DM these notes to you, and Sarah or Lunar will help me get this replay uploaded in the next couple days. Keep an eye out this week. We'll get this over to you, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Any questions? Cool.
No, thank you.
Happy to help.
I'm definitely gonna play some games now with that advice.
There you go. Go own them.
I'm gonna go Looks Max, Mog, Aura Farm.
Aura Farm. Yeah, you heard it here first. That was Hefe Champ 2, soon to be GC. Just you wait, guys.
Look, I have a question.
Yep.
So I'm sending the I'm sending 2 replays in the where do I send them at? Do I just send them in the messages of this Discord?
Yeah, are you a VIP student? It looks like you are.
I am, yeah, sure.
Yeah, there's a chat channel. Look for it. It's called #VIP Replay Vault. You create a replay vault. Here, I'll send you to it. It's this one here. Go poke around there. There's a template that you can duplicate. Good luck, Cafe. Everybody say good luck, Cafe. Stream chat,
Good
please.
luck.
Please be nice to him.
It's time to lock in, chat.
It's time to lock in, Hefe. Figure it out, man.
I'll probably be back if I lose a game.
I'll see you same time next week. Same time, same location.
Same time, same place.
Yes, sir. Looks like we got Alpha, his replay. Looks like we got Kranz, his replay. Who else is in the queue? Any other VIPs in chat working on replays right now? Anybody waiting on a replay from me?
My name's Alpha.
Alpha.
Changed. Alpha, yep.
Oh, nice. I got your replay, Alpha. New VIP member as well? Nice. Let's check it out. All right, we got one on the way from Alpha and then Nachito. I think you're submitting one, sounds like two.
Yes, sir.
All right, Alpha, we're going to check out yours.
Log.
Yeah, we're going to check out yours first, Alpha, and then we'll check out Nachito's. Sound good?
Yeah, I just put one in because.
My man. Let me go grab a tissue. I'll be right back. All right, Alpha. You ready to rock?
Yep.
Cool. Alpha, you said defense needs improvement, playing too passive against the higher ranks, better rotations, shadow defense 101, wall aerials, musty speed flip. Goal is to touch champ, low rank because I solo queue and rank for this season. Anything else you want to add?
Nope.
Fair enough. Let's get this loaded up. Alpha's replay. Alpha replay. That's funny because, anyways. All right. You're playing with the mage, community member as well. Diamond 1. It looks like you're 862 MMR. Good luck. You're playing against 3 champs. Oh, wait. This is a private match. This is Omega and Balmy. This is all. This
Yeah, I
is
just
community
found
game.
one and I was like, I'll do this one, I guess.
Okay. I'll make sure to not talk down on the other members. Positive learning environment. Let's do it. A lot of camera toggling. Really good. Really good stuff. All right, we're going to grab corner boost. Probably shadow here. Put up a chow. This is good. Keep it in the corner. This is good. We want to be going again here. So this is fine. I mean, front flip is not the preferred flip here. This is ideally a speed flip top left or top right. Either one is going to land you on the wall here. Front flip just doesn't, roll our wheels in the way that we need in order to land smoothly, which is kind of why we land like a second later. You actually kind of fixed it. Then here we want to be jumping again and trying to hit like this ball on the left, maybe make an outplay touch around Omega. Just give something that throws the ball at Omega, doesn't allow him to get a clean beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world. Blackberry Snake should not have missed there. Wow, that should have been the end of the world, actually. But yeah, in threes, the general philosophy is don't get beat. Don't get dunked. Because when this ball does go by you, usually our teammates are not positioning properly. Like, for example, Blackberry Smoke is really aggro here. Little suspicious. Because when you do get beat, it's one touch over two. Talking about this guy right here. You see this?
Mm-hmm.
Now, he should have made a touch there. I don't know what that was. He was wave dashing, and then Omega missed the open. So, very dubious from the entire lobby. But yeah, you don't want to get dunked there. And then, yeah, we probably stay grounded in the mid. We usually don't want to flip through the mid like this. Here, you're fine. Just grab pads and watch the play. Because if at any point you need to cut in, you want to have that option. Here, you just turn off ball cam and immediately, like, auto flip. And then look. You should have been watching this play the whole time to cut in.
Yeah, okay.
Questions?
No.
Cool. So here you got a teammate going. You want to grab this corner boost. This is fine. Let teammate go. Good, fine. Slow down. So here we want to be guarding the mid. So after your teammate Mage makes this touch, we want to make sure we don't go goal here. A lot of players make this mistake. When you have a player that's pressuring, what we want to be doing is actually moving off the backboard into this position. Think like around this pad. Because the problem right now is this exact ball that comes mid, you need to be the one splitting it up. You end up running to net here, which leaves Omega a free ball when this comes mid. See that?
Yeah.
So this is a very common mistake. People hear back post and they think, okay, I should go sit in net like this. That's wrong. At least in scenarios like this, when they've got one guy waiting on the mid ball. You want to make sure you split that up. Yeah, it's just a little passive. Now we just need it. We definitely need to go. When the ball's in these like kind of no look zones, like here, I don't know if there's somebody coming from my left. My default is just like jump and then like, you know, speed flip, hit this ball up and throw it forward. Like get it out of this danger zone.
I thought he had it and just kind of got me like the trends.
Yeah. Yeah, he did hit it. It's a little awkward.
It got me in a worse spot.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Mage messed up there. That's all right. Kind of just got caught. Here, we want to fill in. When Mage does get blocked here, we just want to move up. Speed flip top right. You're assuming a lot. You know, when he does get messed up, we want to immediately be supporting. It takes us a little bit of time to kind of process that. Want to see you speed flipping immediately. Speed flip here. Top right. Go. Don't know if you get that boost either way, but a little bit of hustle would be good. Here we're playing post again. When we're zero boost like this, we are looking for these pads down here. These two. These are the pads I need you grabbing. You need to at least grab this pad and then turn back if you want. You can't really do anything with zero boost. So when I'm zero boost, I rarely will go to net unless there's an immediate shot coming, right? Because with zero boost, you can hardly do anything. Very important you go find a 12 pad at least. Thank you for the comment.
Hey, I'm in this replay review. Tough.
There you go, free game. So yeah, we're looking for pads here. So really we need to be picking up pads like ASAP. ASAP. So we get this pad, this is fine. I would stay facing this play. You want to be able to react if it does come at you. You start like turning to the left, just a little dangerous because if it does get pinched, you're going to be slow now because you're facing away. We don't want to be facing away from the play when the 50's happening over here. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because if it like rolls
I think he was
mid.
trying to grab pads. It's because I seen Blackberry going second man.
Yeah, you're trying to grab pads?
Yeah, still late on that.
Yeah, if you are looking for pads, I'm looking for like this one and then maybe this one mid. I'm not really looking at this one. This one's out of the way. Like I would slow down and just kind of move like this and then try to pick up that pad. Yeah, so here now we want to grab a mid or a corner. This is logical, mid. We're slowing down a bit. Keep your speed up. So like here, we want a mid or a corner. Here, like you grab this mid, you should immediately be turning in. Instead, we kind of like hit the brakes and then turn. And then whoa. There goes all the boost. Where'd that go? Be careful of that. We all do it, but be careful of that. This is fine. Deny this corner boost. You don't want to let anyone have this corner boost here. If he
I think I was a little bit worried about getting the ball away from the net, not thinking about the boost.
Yeah, so what you generally want to do here is you want to control the boost and get the ball. You can do both. Leaving for teammate is actually fine if you're in comms with him. But then this touch should look like this, like go around like that. You went like this, left side. I would probably approach right side. More logical. When you go like this, now your teammate's going, oh shit, I don't know where I'm going, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not the end of the world. You end up syncing up with him nicely, so that's okay. Almost a goal. You probably can't go until you see misses. So this is fine. And in fact, great job grabbing pads. This all looks really nice. As we're moving up here, this is a nice touch from Mage, but the reality is you can't go until you see a whiff from Omega. So you have to wait this out. You have to wait, and then see the miss and then go.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little too risky, in my opinion, to throw yourself at this ball. And if we do, I don't think we were on target anyways, but yeah, just be careful of that. Okay. Whoa. Jump. Wave dash down. Really nice. What are we thinking here? What do we see on our screen? What are we looking
I was
at?
just trying to rotate back.
Yeah, rotate back.
Possible.
What do you mean by back?
Back to my pose.
Back
More,
post.
Defensive.
Defensive. Okay.
Yeah, defensive spot.
Question. Which post is the back post?
I would say the opposite where the ball is.
Opposite where the ball is.
Yeah, I try to go toward the opposite side.
Yeah, so it's a good idea, and I would say you're almost there. The back post is the post opposite where the ball is, but in this case, the ball's on the right, rolling left. So the back post is actually this post. So what you should be doing here is going this way. You see that? You go this way, but the ball's coming here. So now this is actually the front post. See what I mean?
Yeah.
You end up pivoting off of it, but you want to recognize that sooner. So here we should already be going back right. I like your idea, by the way. I just want to add some nuance. Makes you a little slower because now here the ball's coming. All right, you should have this. Touch off to the left. Jump fast. If we do go, we want it to be a little faster. This isn't bad, though. I love if this touch can be more like out here. I'm just scared of this guy dunking, but this is not bad. And then here, you jump, but we need to be jumping sooner. Luckily, Omega just got a bad read. Here, run through. Don't really have boost, so I want to see you peel off here.
Yeah, I was trying to just bump him, but a little too late for that.
Yeah, these are just too hard. Once he gets the 100, there's no hope. I just peel off, right?
Yeah.
You can't catch him. Go for boost. I notice you like to do this wave dash thing. I would encourage you to not do this. I know it feels useful, but really what you're doing is you're just floating in the air and not watching the play. I would just stay grounded and turn on ball cam. I'd rather you just turn on ball cam there than do this wave dash, right? Because I don't know what's going on right now. We don't turn on ball cam long enough to actually see what's really happening. Not bad, though. Baldini, please check the link and don't spam, man, or we're going to have to mute you. This is reasonable. Probably take a 50 here. Just important to make sure we don't get dunked here. When we don't have other options, I like this touch forward. Make sure you break tap for just a second here before you take the 50 and then jump. We want to make sure he dodges into us. Here we just we spun off it.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, just a little break tap helps a lot. Yeah, the biggest thing, man, in threes is just you can't get dunked. You can't get dunked because what happens is when you get dunked, and I'm not saying your teammates are at fault here, but like Mage is playing super aggro. So one touch beats two again. So yeah, we got to be stronger on the ball. Because if you get dunked, especially at the low ranks, like your team usually just can't recover. Nice job. Good work, boys. goes to the right. This is a nice touch. Might have a shot. Close. Good finish. Working on your air roll shots and your dribbles, I think, is probably the biggest thing that you can improve mechanically. This is a tough shot, by the way. Your first touches are pretty nice. You're making good touches around the opponents. Like, this is great. Really love this touch. And then here, it's just jump, air roll right, speed flip left. Air roll right, speed flip left. And then you hit it with the top left corner. You just turned a little to the left and rolled off it. You still didn't get the goal, though. Speed flip looks good. We're just using it a little bit late. Were you here for the last review?
Yeah, I think I was.
Yeah, I was telling him the same thing.
Yeah.
On the corner
Yeah, I
kickoffs,
have a
we want.
tendency to speed flip a little too late or a little to the right.
Yeah,
It causes me to mess up sometimes.
that's good.
I've been working on it.
Yeah, just keep working on it. It'll come. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, like whoa, wait. So this is the second time I've seen this, but just be wary of this. We've got 2 guys up, right? So that makes us third, right? Last.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to be very careful. If we do go, we have to have an absolutely clean beat. Here, not only is nobody back still, but also this is very dubious. There are 2 guys here, right?
Uh-huh.
So jumping from this far, obviously big mistake.
Mm-hmm.
We need to wait back. You just got to wait here. Like, you could drive grounded and see what happens, but most of the time we just turn back. Okay, be very careful about these flips through the mid. I recommend here we jump off the wall and wave dash. And then when we move through the mid, we want to stay grounded. Do you know why that is?
Kind of want to say like there's 2 people out there, and I just want to rotate as fast. The defensive post.
Yeah, I understand that. You want to be careful about flipping through, because what a good player will do is they'll just turn and demo you if they see this. That's one reason.
Yeah.
Another reason is you want to be able to bump them. That's another reason to stay grounded as you rotate through the mid. Another reason to stay grounded through the mid is you can weave and find boost pads. You know, pad, you know what I mean? When you flip like this, you might get 1 pad, but it makes it much harder. Now you're offline with these pads. Right. Here, corner boost makes sense. Should be fine. This is going to bounce mid. Nice stop. Defensively, good work. This was a big overcommit. Once we do that, we want to jump, wave dash down, maximize our recovery, and look for bumps. That's kind of the best use of our time. Flipping through the mid is a little dangerous for those reasons. Nice stop here, though. Very nice stop. A little bit wasting boost. Oh, go grab that mid. Any questions so far, by the way?
No. Pretty good right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this stop is good. Here, you just gotta wait. Once you're beat here, yeah, you just don't want, you want to minimize your boost loss. Now here, mid boost. I want to see you go grab this one. This one's gonna be available for you if we turn up right quick. I think we went back instead of up right mid. I just don't think we recognized it.
I thought somebody took it. I don't know. It might be a replay.
Yeah, it could be a replay glitch. Let's watch back.
I thought somebody took it.
You could be right. So we're gonna get a save here, I think. Here comes the save. Yeah, I don't know. I still see it there. I don't know.
I don't know.
So a couple things that we can be mindful of. Overcommitting as third man, right? Getting dunked as first man, right? After we grab these big boosts, watch your boost meter.
Yeah.
There goes 40 of it, right? And we haven't even gone for the ball yet. Shot hasn't even came. What ends up happening is you get to the position and you slam on the brakes. So you didn't even need to use any of that boost in the first place. I mean, you maybe used 20 of it, right? But definitely not 40 or 50. Just be mindful of that. Any questions?
No.
Okay, so a couple tendencies we're finding. It's okay, it happens. And then, yeah, we want to go get that mid. I don't know why. Maybe we just didn't see the mid. Could be respawning. I don't know. This is difficult. I think a lot of your problems, man, are solved by not using boost like this. So watch what happens. You immediately grab the boost, and we're going to burn the first 30. Watch this. There goes 30. Now we're moving really fast. So now we're moving too fast, too far forward. We get to the ball, and it's over and behind us, right? If we never use that boost in the first place, not only would we be 100 boost, but we'd also be in the midfield right now. More comfortable. Obviously, hindsight's 20/20, but like the idea is you're using your boost, moving really fast, and then having to hit the brakes anyways. Now, as you get more game experience, you'll realize this ball's in the opponent's corner. There's no need to rush. But right now, you're using a lot of boost, and it's putting you out of position. Maybe you just like the bubble sound. I don't know. Bubble, 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 bubble. Any questions?
No.
Cool. Yeah, we got to put a hand up here. In this position, you're covering well. Here, yeah, I mean, we just turned in before we took off, which messed up our jump. Right here, you just kind of pivoted in. You're like on a decent line right now, but you turn in like this. Watch your car. Turn in like this. And now you're about to jump. And now it makes you slower. Now you have to use extra boost to get back to the ball, which is just a little inefficient. Makes you slightly too slow. You might be okay here. We'll see. Yeah. Just a small thing. Good job waiting for boost. Here you can jump. Yeah, so you're just not picking your line. You're kind of rushing a little bit. That's all right. We can work on this. This ball's obviously coming to the left, so we just have to be a little bit more positioned to the left. And then if you do need to adjust and you're using air roll right, I notice every time you air roll right, you usually stick air roll right, stick left. You do this tornado spin motion like this. If you want to turn up left with air roll right, it's up left. Or back left, I mean. So it's like air roll right, stick up left. That'll turn your car like up and left. Help you hit that ball. A good pack to practice these aerial reads is Waiton's high aerials. I don't know if you see me demo this. Level 3. I'm a air roll left user, but just to show you what air roll right looks like. If you jump up with air roll right and then you stick left, all that does is lift my nose. It doesn't really give me much left-right movement. My left-right movement's kind of minimal. You see that? Air roll right, stick left. But if I air roll right, stick up left, that'll turn me over to the left. You see that? So I can use that up left motion, and then I just let go when my car is kind of turned left a little bit, and I keep spinning, and that allows me to turn on line with the ball. You see what I mean? Now,
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I'm not super seamless with it, but it would look something like that. I'm an air roll left user. Air roll left, stick down right, does the same thing. Any questions on that?
No.
Cool. So yeah, air roll right, stick up left. Not the best with it, but it would put my car a little bit, it puts your car a little bit to the left. There you go. And then you have to let go of your stick and keep spinning about halfway through. So here. We go over this more in the air roll system. Obviously, I'm not good with air roll right. I use air roll left, and then I just use air roll right to like get resets or make simple touches. I'm better with air roll left. Cool. Let's get out of here. All right, Alpha. Catch back up on your replay, shall we? Where were we? This look familiar? Something like this? Here we are.
Trying to think. Yeah.
I think we were watching right here. Yeah, ball gets hit over. So watch that boost usage, okay? I think we were talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Balmy's going to have it here. Yeah, you just have a habit of, and maybe, you know, it's hard to know if Balmy has ball. But he's landing on wall. He's got total control of this. What you should do here is just drive up post and either try to play ball or dodge a demo. Very hard, but that's kind of your best play here. Jumping off ground is very hard. It's just not boost efficient. Too easy to play the ball around you, right? Because it takes you like 3 seconds to get up to him. You should honestly be quicker here to play the ball around you. Here you are. And then, yeah, we just had that slide off angle. So I think those high aerials are going to be really helpful for you. You can practice your aerial left, turn left and right, okay?
Yep.
That's exactly what that shot was. Let's just get out here. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, so biggest thing, man, is just after you get boost, like for example here, there's nothing happening with this play yet. You know what I mean? Like we don't know what's going to happen yet. The ball could go left, right, like, so there's no real rush to get there. You know what I mean? Like, yes, you're next up, but like we don't know what's going to happen. So here my goal is just like move up the field and make sure like I'm staying at 100 boost. You have a habit of like you burn this first 30 to 40 boost every time you get 100 pad. So you're never full boost, which makes it really hard to make like multiple touches. I mean, you actually picked up 2 pads there. You could have done something, but the point is you're always running supersonic, using your boost. It's making your life a lot harder. Then when this ball does come at you, now you have to slam the brakes and adjust last second, which you can do, but you're just making your life harder on yourself. Even here, like, I think you do it without realizing it. By the time you get to the ball, you're always out of boost. Like here you had 90, you're already supersonic. Like boosting doesn't do anything. Here you make this touch, and now watch, you're gonna use like another 40. Now you're supersonic again, right? And now you're using more boost, you're already supersonic, right? So you don't need to boost. Do you know what I mean by supersonic?
Yeah, when you right below my car, it's purple.
Exactly
You see
right.
it?
Yeah, this. Exactly right. So that trail right there. Nice little
Like a
pinch.
little pinch.
Yeah, not a bad pinch.
Thanks.
But yeah, if you just fix this boost problem, like your life will be so much easier. After you do get this pinch, leave. Remember, you've been chasing this ball 1 touch, 2 touch, going again for a 3rd touch is crazy, right? Like your team's got to be there. Plus your 0 boost. So just go back, right? Now we need to recharge. We've done our job. The more time you spend up here, what you're not doing is rotating and getting boost. You need boost to be able to do stuff. You're just kind of spending too much time up here, like driving in circles. Like that whole motion should never have happened. You should have had grab boost and be back already. You know what I mean? So just be quicker about that. Nice stop. Air dribble, double reset. Get the idea. This was a really nice setup touch. This one's difficult, but you have to jump early to get under this ball. The problem is by the time you got this ball, it was already falling. And you had the right idea, you just didn't get under it enough.
Yeah, I'm not too technical yet with the air dribbles.
That's all right. There's a good shot in realistic air dribbles if you want to practice that exact shot. I think it's shot 7.
Yeah, can you put these packs in the list or something?
Yeah, they're all in our training pack list. Just do hashtag training packs and they'll come up here.
Okay.
Hashtag training resources. They're all there. But
Okay.
this shot here, I think it's like 7. Let's find it. My bad. It's 12. It's kind of falling down, so you have to hold that jump early to get this ball to come off the wall. You see what I mean? Like if you just jump behind it here, you do that thing, and I can't do anything here, right? Like
I know I do like close-up aerials decently, with half the map or like full maps. It's still hard.
Yeah, I mean these aren't easy. It's not the end of the world if you can't do these. But yeah, you just got to make sure you get under it and jump early to be able to hit under the ball. Otherwise, you're going to lose control. And then you can use resets to save, but ideally, you get a good enough first touch where it's kind of like, you can see how the angle that I'm hitting this ball at here. Ideally, it's soft and high here. That I could just air dribble this the whole way now, right? In theory. Right, you get the idea. Any questions on this, though?
No.
Cool. That was bad. I suck. All right, Alpha. Let's go back here. Let's watch last minute, shall we? Whoa. All right, so here's the last minute. We're on orange team, obviously. Owning. Rotating back here. Teammates the best. Top right. Okay. Let's go to the next shot. Yeah, so the biggest thing on these kickoffs is just to use this speed flip half a second earlier. You got to use it right as you grab this pad. You know what I mean?
I do a little psychic after, and it's, I don't know, is it a habit or something?
Yeah, we just got to be quicker on the corner ones. As you can see here, you're using it. You still haven't used that second dodge. You use it well after the boost. And so what's going to happen here is you're going to land right behind the ball. And now you don't have enough time to jump again. So if he's, you know, on top of the ball, he's just going to steamroll you. He actually doesn't here. Balmy's a little late too. If Balmy jumps, oh, he was just off center. He just kind of missed it. If he was more on target, he'll just roll the ball over you like that. You know what I mean? So you just got to be careful of that. Here we just need pads. Nice corner boost. Nice turn in. It's fine. Nice. This is good boost conservation. So you're good at like conserving your boost when you're low. So this is really good. Ew, you just had a tendency like when you get the big boost to like burn.
What happens the knee fix?
What's that?
Just little habits need fix.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean that's good. That's good. Good dodge. Nice. Take time. You did have time here. You just had to go a little bit quicker. Here you're fine. We just need to, like, you just swung out a little too wide. You just need to make sure you get in there. Or turn back if you don't have a clean beat. Luckily made just supporting. Here, I would try to get across the field. Get down here. You're allowed to dodge when nobody's threatening to bump you. So like here, he can't bump you, he can't bump you. So you could dodge like through here. Otherwise, I wouldn't be dodging. Good 50 from Mage. What's up, Matter H? Good to see you, man. Grab corner boost. Let teammate go. That's fine. Take time here. I don't like throwing this ball back forward. You have a lot of options here. When this ball is rolling at you, one of my favorite options is literally to just let it come back to your back wall. It's a little mechanical, but like catching this ball in the back wall is one of the best plays you can do when they throw it forward like this. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but you kind of just let it roll up your back wall and then turn it into an air dribble.
I don't know what, like you said, like you just let roll up the corner.
Yeah. I can do a quick demonstration if you want to see, or maybe pull up one of my replays.
Okay.
Like when the ball's rolling at you here in the corner, you can just kind of let it roll up your back wall like this and take it around.
Okay. No.
I don't know if you saw what I just did, but
That happens a lot.
yeah, you kind of just wait on the back wall here and meet the ball. And obviously, there I missed it, of course.
Yeah.
But that's why like it's a little mechanical, but you have to kind of meet the ball up here and then go get it. Obviously, I'm standing, so my play isn't the best right now, but you would like catch it here, and then, you know, you start an air dribble, you do whatever you want to do. A lot of ways this can look. But yeah, that's the idea. Especially when they just like kind of boom the ball at you like this. Just catch it on your back wall and then turn it into something back.
A little mechanical, but I know what to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the more awkward it is, like in the corner here, the more likely you are to kind of like miss it. But yeah, that's the idea. All right, let's give you a quick summary of what you can work on, okay? How's that sound?
Mm-hmm.
So quick list for you, Alpha, is number 1, boost usage. After you grab a big boost, conserve it. You have a habit of going from 100 down to 60 boost, and that's such an easy fix for you. Number 2, on corner kickoffs, make sure you're speed flipping sooner. You have a habit of speed flipping too late, and what that does is it lands you on top of the ball, and so you risk getting dunked. Number 3, make sure that when you're rotating through the midfield, you're not flipping. It makes you a demo target. Number 4, make sure that when you're first man, you're not getting dunked. That can throw a whole spanner in your team's rotation. So first man's job is to flick early, not get dunked, low 50, but just make sure that they're not running the ball over you. Number 5, as third man, you got to be very cautious about challenging. You like to fast aerial and full send, so you often leave your team back alone, and that can get you scored on. So a couple like habits there. And as far as mechanics, we talked about fast aerials, tornado spins, and the back wall catches. But I think honestly, just dribbles and fast aerials are like your number 1 and your number 2 for consistency. So yeah, that's what I'd work on.
Mr. Luke, did I miss something? What did I miss?
You owe me a late fee.
Ah, man. Not again.
Not again. Alpha, we'll get you this replay in the next few days, okay? Just keep an eye on your DMs.
Is
You
this
spelled
like a VIP
Alpha wrong.
session?
What's up?
I was asking if this was like a VIP session thing.
Exactly right.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Hey, that's pretty good. That
Put high
was
ups.
a Diamond 1 player named Alpha, 862 MMR.
It's ALEPH.
What's that?
ALEPH.
Oh, I spelled it wrong. Whoops.
ALEPH.
There you go.
Yep.
I'm reading YouTube chat, but just not answering any of the questions right now. All right, we got the Joe email. The Joe, his replay here. Alpha will get you here soon. Acid, we got his replay here. Biggin. Is anybody else here who's waiting on a replay? I think we got Nachito up next.
Nah.
Yeah, me.
I'm not.
Yeah,
just sitting here.
I sent mine up a little bit earlier.
He has it in the open chat, I think.
No, I did. I sent it in to that.
I seen one in the open chat.
Yeah, in fact, Luke, I was gonna ask you a question later after
There was open chat somewhere.
like a quick question on a like low GC2 and how I should be playing later. But since you're doing a VIP thing, I'll wait for you to get done with all the replays and stuff.
Yeah, if I'm on, feel free to shoot
Yeah.
me a question. It might be a while. Let's see. We're gonna check out Nachito's next. I found it, man. Here it is.
Beautiful. Yeah. I was like, I know I sent it in somewhere.
Yeah, I just had to search it
I
up.
seen the open chat.
Yeah, because I accidentally sent it in an open chat first because I didn't know there was an actual replay vault that I had to send it through.
It's all right. Shit. Wait, was I recording these? Oh, I was. Okay. I thought I wasn't recording. We're fine. We're cool. All right, Nachito. GC1. What is up, my man? How can I help?
So, this is my first week in the VIP, only second week in the Discord, actually. I've been following you for a long time now, just never really, I thought I was pretty all right playing the game, but, I took a long break and I got back a couple months ago, and I've noticed a trend. I realistically only play now just to have fun. But I've been wanting to rank up, and I've just been getting like really upset with myself. But I realize that it's because I haven't been taking that extra initiative to get better. So I joined this Discord in order to help out, get back to my GC2 rank, and sit there consistently.
Cool. Yeah, I was just playing. I just ranked up through. Well, I think I might be one game off now, but I just played through on stream today through GC1 up to GC2. So if you want to see how I win games at this rank, you can obviously go watch that replay. But I'll coach you on what I think can help.
I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you a lot. Just even recently, like with like the tips like Throne has given me, and then I had my my VIP session with Torment last night. I've gone up like probably 70, 80 MMR in the past 2 days already in twos. I think I'm like 1530, 1540 right now. So.
Oh, nice. That's huge, man. You should write a review. That's sweet. They're both great.
Is your stream that you did on YouTube, Luke? Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that if.
Yes, it is on YouTube. It is. I would highly recommend it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Very
we can definitely check this out. This is beautiful. I mean, yeah, run through demo, air dribble. I mean, lead block demo. You're ground air dribbling. Feels bad to be that guy. Are you playing with Monkey right now?
I am.
Yeah,
I am
he's
playing
a
with
community
Monkey.
member. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, he's a character for sure. Love him though, good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, people say that I sound like him.
You do. I was gonna say Monkey's
can
in the
see
call
that.
right now, but it's Mythic.
Yeah, I can definitely hear that.
So this was good here. Up until so you get demoed. This is fine. I love this speed flip to get back to the play. This jump is obviously super preemptive. If you just stay grounded here, you have so many options. Like you can catch dribble, catch fake, catch shoot, catch bump. But when you jump early, you just totally kill your options. I would even try to miss the ball. Like once you jump here, I would like use an empty jump to get back down. Try to miss the ball. That's all right. We'll just run back here. This is good. Let this ball bounce. You've got one on. Be very careful about running under the ball like this. So when this ball bounces back, what I try to do is I try to get to my back wall and then start facing forward. Because what happens is this ball bounces forward like it does here, which is good. But what you don't want to do is like run ahead under this ball, because then your vision gets crushed, like you can't see anything. So like I don't know how do I say this? Like if you stay back here and then don't run in front of the ball, like so just like hit the brakes a little sooner, it can be a little bit easier. But I mean, this isn't the end of the world. Your vision just kind of sucks for a second.
So I'll basically just have like if I go up on the wall there, I'll have a better sense of seeing the entire map, seeing where everybody's at.
Yeah.
To kind of get a better play on the ball.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. Here you want to be very careful about overcommitting. Yeah, so I don't love this touch. I like you going back to the ball here. Once this rolls up the wall, I would honestly just turn back and leave. You've got a position here that's almost unwinnable. Like, so you get this 50 here, use all your boost. You get a good 50, good job. Now, if you leave, your teammate can go and you can go grab boost. But the longer you go, the less likely you are to score, because one, with 0 boost, what are you going to do? And now 2, they have a breakaway on your teammate. If they're faster. Instead, they get scored on.
I think in that situation in comms, Kenzo was spamming. Well, I say spamming. He was telling me to pass middle. He was calling out he was middle. So I was like, okay, I'll see if I can get a quick pinch. Maybe get it around 2 of them so we can get a goal on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great pass. I just don't think I don't think it should work. It does. This guy should be turning in. He's running for his right corner. Mistake. This guy fully whiffs. Like, what should happen here is he should hit it out to his teammate, and they start an air dribble on your guy who's back solo. That's what should happen, obviously. Instead, they miss.
This was good finally meeting you, by the way, Luke.
I appreciate it, and thanks for watching the content.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I love what you've built here. It's phenomenal.
Thanks, man. I can't take all the credit, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta take some of it, you know, just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little. This is a good 50. This is good control. Love this. Like grabbing pads. This is good. Take your time. Love this. I mean, everything was really good here. I think this is like textbook not rushing back, grabbing pads. I would probably be staying a little bit more central here. You just want to be careful of them sneaking a pass in like here. You're leaving a little bit too much of the field behind you at this point. Everything was good up until here. I'd probably stay more in the mid. But they hit it over, so you're fine. So this ball gets hit over. They really have no shot here. So I would just slam the brakes. Just wait, see what happens. You're using a lot of boost here, which puts you ahead. Then you have to like do a 360 to run back. Just fine. Whoa, that was a crazy touch.
Yeah, it was insane. I like pinched it. I was talking to Kenzo about that. He was like, "How'd you get so much power?" I was like, "I don't know if I pinched it or what happened, but
right as it
absolutely
bounced, you
launched
caught
the
it.
ball."
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. So biggest thing.
Touch for you.
Yeah, a couple missed touches. The biggest thing you can improve though is like when you have these breakaways, just slow down. So here you speed flip. You've now won control of the ball, right? They're both facing back, very scared about what you could do. So you're threatening everything, right? What you want to do here is just slam the brakes and take control of the ball. You could even let it bounce again and then start like some sort of ground to air dribble, or catch and, you know, pass, catch and flick. A lot of options. We just want to slow down. Obviously, I know you didn't expect to get that touch, but nevertheless, here you've won the ball. So like most of the time I should see like break tap here, right? Then
Yeah,
when
I've been
we
trying to work on my Torment was telling me, because I always make the comment I'm the new fire burner with the Dominus 50s, and he always he's been trying to like I don't want to say show me, but trying to help me realize like to put it in my actual like comp games of going for like air dribble 50s, air dribble bumps a lot more, use the area of effect of my Dominus to my advantage.
Yeah, I'm not an expert with this car, but maybe you could ask Coconut. I think he likes this car for some reason.
Yeah, I'm a big Dominus player. I actually started playing it from like watching like OG Garrett on NRG whenever he first started using it in RLCS for a little while.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, stuck with it ever since. And it's crazy to me too. Nobody knows who Fireburner is in this Discord, which is absolutely insane to me.
A different generation of player.
Yeah, literally.
They might know that he coached on V1, but they probably don't know that he was an actual pro. Yeah.
Because I think he coached C9 for a while too before he actually joined in, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what Torment was telling me, but I could
Yeah,
be
Torment
wrong.
would know. They were in the same era.
Yeah.
What happened here? It's like here you're playing defense, right? You get this save. I mean, this touch was just a little heavy. We want to make this touch. This is something that Shock's been drilling me on. When you make this touch off the corner, so you see how the corner's like this, right? You want to make sure that the touch is on the back half of the corner, not the front. Because when it's on the front, the ball can go ahead of you. You actually do get a decent touch there. It actually does totally go on the back half, but it was weird. You like hit it like up here. If you can hit it like down here, like on the back half, it'll roll up really nice, and you have lots of setups.
Yeah, I think I just got a little messed up with the bounce there. Because this was a little bit after Throne was talking to me about will touches, and I think I wanted to play for a will touch there, but still flip into it, so I had possession to go up the wall and maybe go for like an air dribble clear.
Yeah, I think that would have been better too. Here you're fine. I think we had an opportunity, so we're back. Yeah, we just turned off ball cam at a bad moment. It's like here you were fine. Grab mid boost makes a lot of sense. Turn on ball cam. Once you grab this, you should keep ball cam on and turn in and just see what happens. Here, I think you have an opening, but you turn off ball cam right now. Flip back, and the ball was kind of just floating mid slow. Like I think you could have gone. And now you're screwed. Teammate kind of owned goals as well.
Yeah, he bumped the guy into it perfect top left.
A little bit unlucky. Maybe you could have shut it down with ball cam on.
Yeah, I guess you could say that's like monkey business. Yeah.
That was a good mythic. Can stream chat
Thank you.
put a 1 in the chat if that was a funny good joke. Good funny joke.
Funny haha moment.
I think you have a setup here. You just have to go sooner. The ball comes up here. I like jumping and just getting a touch that's like floating high above their net. I think you do have to jump to keep the ball aggro. And you probably don't have many follow-ups, which is fine as long as you just throw the ball somewhere up here. That's what I'm probably looking to do there a little sooner. You kind of inadvertently get that, but it's just slower, so he has time to recover. Like if you could throw the ball up here, very hard for them to deal with.
Okay.
Sooner.
Yeah, I thought the guy in net had full boost here. I saw Kenzo and the net was 0, and he was kind of out of position, so I kind of wanted to play a little bit close to me so I could give him time to kind of get back and get boost. I think I just messed up the execution of the touch a little bit.
Yeah, it could be.
I'm still trying to work on my consistency. I've been pretty consistent, getting like 8 to 20 hours a week the past like month and a half or so.
Yeah.
So that's really the only thing I've been working on is consistency.
Yeah.
Can't speak today.
These happen a lot, these corner situations. I think you're just playing a pass to Kenzo here, right? Yeah, not bad. Pass to Kenzo is probably your best option. If Kenzo's not there, probably just make a stall touch, but that's fine. This is good. Leave. Easiest thing for you to fix is just when you get in these 0 boost situations in the corner, leave. I know you're tempted to stay, but there's nothing you can do. If you just make it obvious to your teammate that, you know, you're leaving, he can go. But he's just waiting on your touch here, which actually isn't a bad touch. The fact that you got a touch there is really good, but it's just delaying your recovery. And like theoretically with full boost, he should outplay you, but I usually just turn back and leave here.
I think he's just scared of the Dominus. People don't see Dominus in ranked anymore.
Yeah, Aura. Yeah, also
and it's pink, so it's just more.
Well, this is a crazy work. Yeah. Yeah, so just like these 0 boosts go back, obviously.
Yeah, no, I see what you mean now with like, that's one thing I've noticed. Like, I have pretty good boost management for the most part, but I also have a very big issue here recently. I don't want to say not trusting my teammate, but putting too much trust in my teammate, so I'll try and stay up even with 0 boost to try and get a 50 or force to make it better on my second man. Yeah, that makes sense. This is nice. Watch demos from mid. Be careful. I'm really scared about flipping through mid like this because you make yourself a demo target. Like here, I always turn off ball cam, see where the other orange guy is, and then path. I'm scared when I do this that he's just gonna clip me midair as I rotate back. This is fine. Backboard. Nice. Great save. Love this. Maybe a catch. You gotta go quick here. You're gonna get demoed. Close. Not bad. We just need to cut in a little quicker. Honestly, your plays are 80% of the way there. You just often overcommit at the last second. Maybe it's a misflip too. Like here, grab this boost and leave. I think we just flipped the wrong way or panic or something. Yeah, I think I just panicked there. I jumped and I saw him get the boost before me, so I was like, oh, I'll just flip. Maybe I can recover well, and then it didn't work out, unfortunately. Yeah. So slowing down when you have control of the ball, big one. Keeping ball cam on, like this rotation, love this. Like this is beautiful. Like you keep ball cam on while you grab these 2 pads, which allows you to turn in here and make a stop. Really good. But yeah, slowing down when you have the ball, big one. Here you have no boost, stay back. Yeah, this is fine. Might have a shot. Yeah, I think we just struggle on these corner reads. And I think it's probably just taking off too soon. Like just one jump, air roll, and then shoot here works really, really well. I think you said you were working on your one shot finishing, so. I am, yeah. Did Torment give you his one-time finishing pack? I think so, yes. He gave me 3 of them. He gave me a will touch. He told me to become a will touch merchant like him. Those were his words, not mine. So he gave me that. He gave me a like a dribbling / catching one, and then he gave me like a shooting consistency one. Okay. I don't remember what the actual pack was, but yeah, that'll be those will both be helpful. If you don't have the one-time finishing pack, let me know. I think it's in the training resources. If you go #training resources. Good beat. Can I 1v1 with 5-goal lead? Not doing that right now. Nice read. Game. Yeah, so play looks pretty good. Big notes. I'll give you a summary, and then obviously if you have questions, let me know. Like the 2 biggest ones are when you get solo plays, slow down. Like control the ball, especially when there's one back. That way you can set up like ground air dribbles. You just didn't get any opportunities that game. So that's like huge one. Number 2 was the situations we just talked about. So like the one-time finishing. There were a lot of like corner reads where like the ball would bounce off the corner and you would like jump early. So just slow down, wait to jump. Big one. We answered your dribbling and controlling the ball concern. We answered the shot placement concern. There's one other big one I'm forgetting. Came up a couple times. The biggest one. Leaving teammate back.
You have a tendency to, like, when you're 10-20 boost, you keep trying to push the ball forward, play for centers, you know, go, 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 go mentality. When a lot of times you got a teammate like 60 boost sitting next to you, just rotate out sooner. It's one of the biggest ones.
Okay.
If I had to boil it down to a couple things, these are probably your biggest like game sense improvements. And like I said, we'll get you this replay in the next like few days if you want to watch back. But I'll show you some mechanical things if you want that I think will help you.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think with that too, I think Monkey was playing a little bad in our games. His words, not mine. He just wasn't. He said he wasn't up to par that night we played. Not last night, but the night before. And he was just telling me that he was playing a little worse, so he wanted me to challenge a lot more. And I think that was kind of the issue that I was doing with like going a lot more than I should have, because most of the time I'm a pretty passive player. I used to solo queue a lot. I used to play a lot of solo standard when it was a thing, and I liked solo queuing 3s just to learn how to rotate around my teammates and play around them, whether they're ball chasing or playing really, really passive. So
What's Monkey's rank right now? What are they sitting at?
GC1, right at like 1460, maybe 1450. I don't know if he's played since we played. I assume he has, but
Not bad.
last time I left, he was at like 1460.
Yeah, last time I talked to him, he was sitting at like high champ 2. So
Yeah,
I swear,
he's
bro,
been
he keeps
improving.
following me, bro. Like every time I make it into a rank. Oh, speaking of making it into a new rank, Luke, next time you do a regular rapid replay analysis, bro, you're gonna definitely see some stuff wrong with me, bro. Because I don't understand what's happening, but I'm going from like 1390 to 1550.
Okay.
And I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna address that in a second, Mythic. I appreciate it. I want to demonstrate something really quick for Nachito. Do you have any other questions, Nachito, though, about those points?
No, I think that's realistically it. I think as soon as I like start getting my groove back in the game, and actually focus on like keeping the same mentality that I have right now, focusing on playing, actually getting better, you know, doing these, because I have really, really good, I don't want to say like self-awareness, but self-discipline now, in order to like as soon as I load the game up, I sit in, whether it's dribble to overhaul or the training packs, for like 30 to 45 minutes before I actually hop into a ranked game. So I feel like as soon as I start doing that, or keep doing that and keeping up the consistency, then my consistency in game will show forth to it.
Right. I think consistency in game is a big one. You can practice all these shots. I think they'll help you with your one-time finishing. If this was the pack that I think Torment showed you, then great. This pack is not easy. I'm messing up. Oh, I think I'm borderless as well, but it's the pack.
Let me actually go. He sent me. Let me go and check really quick. Maybe he sent me dribble gem, wall stops, and will touches for the pack. So I don't know actually if he sent me this one.
Dribble gem, wall touches. Yeah, this one is one-time finishing. I'll throw it in chat for you.
Perfect.
But obviously, feel free to work on whatever he's given you already.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I'm kind of trying to set it up. I have pretty much everything wrote down on what days. Like I do it on, like I'll rotate between. Like I'll do dribble to overhaul. Start off when I get off of work tomorrow. I'll do dribble to overhaul for like 30 minutes to an hour before I start playing, and then the day after that I'll work on like 2 training packs consistently, and then the day after that, and then I just try and keep rotating between all of them.
Right. That's great. I think all the tournament packs will help a lot. Your wheel touches will be really good. I didn't see solo plays in that game. Usually when people are going from GC1, GC2, GC3, a lot of it solo plays. This is the pack I used. You don't have to use it yourself, but realistic air dribbles, this is the pack I practice my solo plays. When I was GC1, helped a lot. So when you get to this point, you can use it. This is my personal favorite, but there are a lot of packs that get these same realistic air dribble setups across. The whole point is that you can create solo plays in your games.
Okay. Yeah, and I've been working on mechanics as well. My mechanics never have really, I think my mechanics right now are the best they've ever been. I've always been more of a consistent player instead of, I guess, flashy freestyler. But I have a freestyler friend right now helping me learning learning like pop resets, chain resets, just like stuff like that on the side. So pop resets I've seen in like GC1, GC2 Plus are very, very useful because you get, you're able to follow that ball after you get that reset. You can get a good bit of power and, go for an air dribble afterwards, or even go for like a multi-pop reset. So that's not something that I'm like hard focusing on. I'm trying to focus on just like my, I call them like raw mechanics, I guess, just like normal game sense and stuff. Like like you said, like my one-shot consistency and stuff like that. But
I forgot to get back on Monopoly and I think the send it, mother.
what is happening?
Somebody's having fun.
I heard something about
Monopoly. Somebody won Monopoly. Get me in.
Yeah. That training pack that you were just on, would you be able to send that one to me as well, if you don't mind?
Yeah, this is realistic here.
Perfect.
Hey, look, can you send it here in the chat, like the training pack?
Yeah, I'll just ping you.
Sorry about that. I still not told y'all.
Oh, I heard something about Monopoly.
I think I pinged you, Zach. There you go.
Thank you.
But yeah, man, you clearly have a lot of stuff to work on. I won't overwhelm you, but if you want more decision-making and positioning stuff, obviously come back. I'm in here for VIPs every month, but every Monday night for the general replays.
Okay.
Which I think we're going to be changing soon, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. I'm probably gonna focus on what tournament gave me first, like for the first week, like hard focus on that stuff.
Yeah.
Improve on that, and then I'll start branching out to those training packs as well, and start focusing on those as well. I'm trying to improve as fast as I can. I mean, I'm doing pretty well. I've already seen a lot of improvement. Like I said, I've gained like 80 MMR and 2s in the past like 2 or 3 days. So I've been doing really well. Plus, it helps too playing with people from this Discord that actually also want to rank up and not, excuse my French, but shitter random teammates in twos that forfeit after 1 goal. So
yeah,
it's
of course,
definitely a plus.
Yeah, I mean it's huge. So it's so helpful to have like people you can comm with even. Yeah, and Mythic has a lot of aura. I mean not Mythic. Monkey.
I do. Thank you. No. I solo queue. I literally only solo queue, so I think it's well deserved.
Yeah.
I play worse whenever someone's talking in my ear.
True.
Maybe that's like solo queue PTSD, because I swear every single time I'll load up into a game and my teammates like, I hear like 13 things of different music going on in the background, and then they're like, on your left. And then all of a sudden I just don't know how to hit the ball. Okay, nice.
Right.
Yeah, it does happen, I think.
Yeah, I think all the advanced mechanical things will help a lot once you continue working on like that game sense and the glue touches and the slowing down on offense. You're gonna hit a point where you get like GC2 where you really need to be able to, reset, create misdirection, like all these things, right?
Luke, what's your video titled? The stream that you did that was for GC1 to GC2, is it?
It was just the one that was today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, I appreciate all the advice. I take constructive criticism very well, so I will definitely put into consideration everything that you have said. Pretty much everything everybody has said, because like I said, I'm here to rank up, here to get fast. My goal is to actually start playing 2s or 3s with Torment. That was he said once that like as soon as I get GC2, GC3, he said me and him could probably start playing, and he could teach me like on the fly, like when we play. And hey, who knows? Maybe I'll start being able to be your teammate as well eventually, or run into you, take your MMR away from you. Who knows?
It's the rank 2v2 solo queue, right?
Yes, you're doing good, Mythic.
Okay, perfect.
Keep up the good work.
W Mythic in chat.
Yeah. Yo, everyone in chat, make me famous. That way I don't have to work the 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. Thank you.
Pretty much all you have to. That's pretty much what I did, Mythic. I just went in other people's stream chat and then asked to make me famous. That's.
Bro, I mean, eventually it'll work, right? Someone will eventually pay.
Hey, dedication is key. Dedication is key.
I've been trying, man. I swear, it's like I was streaming the other day, and I had like 2 people come into my chat, and they were talking, and I had my chat pulled up on my phone, and it didn't register that anyone was typing.
Okay,
And so I
stop the
missed their
recording.
chats, and then they left the chat, and I'm like, ah, great, lovely, cool. It's against me.
I'm listening.
It really is. All right, yeah. Until next time, Luke. I mean, you're definitely gonna see some. Unless I've already hit GC2 by then. I mean, 1560 something to 1390 is little weird.
Right. Unless you rank up, what? Am I get a strongly worded review or letter?
Yeah, it's gonna be like, you know, I'll feel bad if I give you too bad of a review, so I'll probably still give you like a 4.5.
That would ruin our numbers. We have like 95. We only have like a few 4-star reviews, but on average it rounds up to 5 right now. If you give me a 4-star review, my world's gonna be shattered, and I'm yoinking. I'm yoinking your.
Just for anybody
what's it called?
In stream that was.
So,
you should plug the Discord. Say how much it is. That way.
Never forget about the kind review I made when you were on the Come Up Mythic.
Oh yeah, I won't. Trust me. Whenever I'm like, you know, in pro play or I'm making a lot of money from coding games, I'm definitely gonna give it back to you, bro. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
You're good. That's
Mythic, a great student in mind, far above his years. He's destined for greatness or something. He's for sure destined for something. At least.
I'm destined for something. Whether it's cleaning toilets out of a high school or, you know, or playing on.
Janitors get paid well, man. At least they got health care.
That is true.
I mean, there you go.
Okay, well, thank you for the replay. Not Mythic Nachito. We got that. We'll get that sent in like the next few days. You'll have a recording. It'll be on our VODs channel.
Okay, perfect.
So
Thank
keep
you
an
again.
eye out.
It was good meeting you. Like I
Yeah.
said, great meeting you. Next time we meet, I'll have to get a sign on Steam or something.
For sure.
So,
yeah, I practically begged Luke for it. I told him he was like a huge idol in my life, and then I begged him for it, and then he said no, and I started crying, and then he was like, okay, fine.
Oh yeah, it was like a whole thing. The pity, you know, it happens. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Luke is very nice. He's very nice. He only made me pay $300 for me to get a sign.
Oh, nice.
This is fake news.
He was telling me $1,500. That's crazy.
Oh man, maybe I
also
like
fake news.
It was a limited. It was a limited time deal for.
Limited time
Okay.
deal.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It was like Black Friday or something, I assume.
Yeah, I think something like that. I think it was a holiday, or I think he said his dog died or something.
Oh,
yeah, I made up a sob story on the spot.
My hamster just actually ate itself, so does that like a sob story? Or...
my hamster got into a car crash.
Yeah. All right. Well, again, Luke, I appreciate it. I'm gonna hop out of here. Go on the rank grind a little bit, try and get my 3s up to GC1, GC2. So, again, I appreciate it all. Thank you. I will definitely need it.
Good luck.
I'm gonna
keep me posted on your progress.
Yeah,
See you, man.
Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. Y'all take care.
Good luck on your games, bro. I'm on a 9-game losing streak. Good luck.
Oh, heck yeah.
Maybe
well,
queue with
if
him.
you ever want to play somebody, let me know. Yeah, as I say, if you want to play with somebody, let me
I'm
know.
not very mechy. I think I'm not even gonna lie. I was definitely carried by good solo queue teammates, but I'm more. I get super hesitant on what I should go for, and I know that it's like
Mythic. I appreciate everything. You're the man. I'm gonna take the mic. Okay. I need to record this.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Y'all take care.
See ya.
Yeah, you as well.
We're checking out FXCZ. Is anybody else waiting in the queue though? Before I start, anybody else, other VIPs waiting here in the queue? A chance?
No, are you still accepting review applications?
I put one in there.
No,
but
just for
preferred.
VIPs right now. Not sure.
Right. I'm just saying, like, any more VIP applications.
Oh, VIP members? I think we have 49 members.
Yeah.
We're limited at 60, so we have.
Oh no! I mean, like replay reviews.
Yeah. So the way it works is, let me check. Do you have a VIP tag? Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Wait. If you have one, I'm looking at more. Let me see if you have one, Eric. No, it's not coming up.
I don't have one. I'm just saying, like, can I put one in?
Yeah. You can put one in. You're a VIP member. I was checking if you're a VIP.
I have one in
Okay,
there.
I got you.
Yeah.
Arctic Raiders.
Yeah, I'll check out your guys then. If anybody's here live, I'll check out yours first, and then obviously get more in the queue.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, I have mine. Arctic Raiders.
Let me go through that. I'm gonna go get some water and take a quick 5-minute break, and then we'll check out your replay. Arctic Raiders.
Okay. Thank you.
Pull it up. Arctic. Nice. Okay, yeah, I see. Let's just post it. Cool. BRB. BRB.
Alright, guys, we should form a rebellion. No, just me? Alrighty then.
What's up, fellas? Back in here. Okay.
What's up, brother?
What is up? It sounds like Migs. How's it going, Mig?
I am here.
How you doing, man?
Just got scored on.
Let's go. So it sounds like we're gonna check out Arctic Raiders. You got a VIP in the queue, and then I think we had somebody else who's working on one. Eric Nemser. Sounds right.
Yeah. I just realized I don't even have any ranked replay reviews as of recent, so I'm gonna have to make one real quick.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, we'll check out Arctic Raiders then. Hopefully that'll give you enough time. I apologize. My eyes are like, maybe it's my glasses. I don't know. They're giving me trouble. So we're gonna see. Like super dry. I'm blinking a lot. Anyways, let's check out your replay. Arctic Raiders. Here we go. Yeah, Daniel.
Yes.
All right, cool. Recording. I'll read out your notes, and then if there's anything you want to add, we'll give you space too. So I'm reading here. You said primary problems are mechanical, off the ground. So I try to play it safe. A lot of scenarios and bad at first touches. You said you just joined VIP. We'll be meeting with Torment. Start training after that. Nice. So you're doing my replay first. That's totally cool. My goal consistently is first and foremost, enjoy the game. Would like to also be better off the ground. So when you say off the ground, you mean like aerials and stuff?
Yeah, on the wall. Coming off the wall, I'm not great at either.
Okay, off the wall and aerials. Got it. Specific questions. You said you play in Plat 1. I find a lot of times you have to guess if the players, both your team and the other team, are going to hit the ball. How do you compensate for that? Yeah, so what you can't do is bank on, misses. But what you can do is try to be as flexible as possible so that you can kind of benefit when it does happen. That's generally how I think about it. If that makes sense.
All right.
But I'll show you what that looks like, tactically. Arctic Raiders. Check out your replay here. Here you are. Okay, so it says 700 Plat 1. Plat 1. 700. Let's check it out, man. Playing twos. This looks good. This guy's got it off the wall here. So most times when I'm in these positions, I'm thinking turn back, guard net. You can kind of see that guy, coming on the top left. So most of the time I'm driving back here, kind of watching, seeing what's happening. You have the right idea. Then we turn in. Decent 50. This is fine. So everything made sense here until this turn away. So you're playing the ball. You get a touch to the left. It's just fine. You're watching this guy in net. Here I would be turning right, trying to bump him, keep him in the net while you support your teammate. It's logical to turn and support your teammate anyways, so getting a bump makes a lot of sense to me. Instead here we peel off this way. I actually like you continuing forward and bullying him a little bit. Keep him from rotating back while supporting your teammate, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I rotated away more to get boost.
Yeah. Yeah, I would stay close there, but that's all right.
Okay.
So here we're a little far up in the mid, which makes us awkward here. So in general, when the play is stalling in the corner like this, what I try to do when the play is kind of like, ping-ponging and there's nothing really to do is realign myself behind my teammate. The problem with sitting in the mid here while your teammate attacks on this side is, one, if your teammate gets beat, it just goes by you, right? You can't cover it at all. That's one problem. But the other problem is when the ball does come to you, your attacking angle is quite poor. In other words, like if the ball comes mid here, you're attacking it like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead, in general, when I'm shooting, I want to be shooting in a straight line. So if you can get behind your teammate over here, right, and this ball comes mid, now you got a straight line shot. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
So it's intuitive to sit in the mid, but I think slightly inaccurate from a positioning standpoint for all those reasons I outlined. Not to mention that you're so close that when the ball does come mid here, you're going to watch as you have zero possible time to react.
Yep.
In theory, that should be an easy touch. If you were instead supporting here the whole time behind your teammate, when it comes mid, you just drive this way and then you have a free shot. But you're so close to the net, it's unplayable.
Makes sense.
Cool. Appreciate the confirmation.
think one of the things I think I try to compensate for is a lot of times I'll hit it hard out of the corner, and if I'm not there, it'll just pass the goal.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly right. I know what you're talking about. That's mostly a shooting consistency thing, though.
Okay.
Not bad at all. Not a bad aerial. I know you said you're working on these, so I can give you some pointers. Whenever I see somebody jump here, I'm less concerned about saving my flip and more concerned about getting to the ball first. So when I'm you here, I use my second jump, fast aerial, as opposed to saving it for a flip. If that makes sense. You see here?
Yes.
Right? Save it for a flip.
I have a bad habit. I try to use my second jump to hit the ball.
Yeah. I mean, it really just depends on where the defense is. In this case, it's a foot race, so you want to use get all the height you can. That's where fast aerial comes in. Another small thing is just be mindful of over air rolling or over tilting your car in this case. Not quite air roll, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
We pull back here.
Jump forward once I go to try to hit.
Exactly right. Yeah, because you can not only mess up your flip, but yes, yeah, you misalign with the ball. It slows you down a little bit. There's also this kind of seesaw effect that if you pull back too far and then you try to push your joystick forward again, your car doesn't actually respond. Like the car is, it's like a seesaw. It has to swing back.
Okay.
It's gonna make you slow. So just pull down for a second on your joystick and let go. So here, stop. You're in line. But you keep pulling down here, which actually makes you slow. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Rotating through makes sense here. Like that you get behind your teammate. A little peculiar. He leaves the boost. That's all right. Let's wait back here. Much, much better. Slow down here. Line up a shot. Right idea here. This is just a textbook air roll shot. We just have to talk about what that looks like. It's not an easy shot. Has anybody given you drills on air roll shooting or kind of broken it down for you before?
No, I just changed my buttons this week to be able to air roll and working on that.
Okay, I'll run you through an air roll shot demonstration. We'll just do it now. How about it? This is the pack that I give for air roll shots. My personal favorite. There are many. Air roll shots by Yiza. 20 shot pack.
Okay.
What you want to practice here on any of these shots, I'm going to find one that's static. That's an easier demonstration for you. Like here. If we're shooting right, obviously this isn't the exact shot, but this is quite similar to the one in your game. The cue that you want to remember is you air roll opposite the direction you shoot. So if we're shooting right, we air roll left. And what that actually looks like is a tap of air roll left as I approach this ball. And I'm going to flip to the right. So I tap air roll left and flip to the right. This is a speed flip upright, but a diagonal dodge upright serves the same function. Tap air roll left, speed flip upright on a shot like this. That make sense?
It does.
Vice versa. On a shot like this, I'll tap air roll right, speed flip left. Make sense?
Yes.
Cool. One of my favorite packs.
I guess a quick question there, because I know I was trying to get power by saving my jump to do it. I need to get out of that habit, I assume.
Yeah, I mean, look, it really depends on the game situation. If you have all the time in the world to line up your shot and you're not getting challenged, then yeah, I'm going to save a flip here, especially on a shot that's on an off angle like this. I'll save my flip because I don't really think I can get this ball right without a flip. So that's one thing. Okay. But if I'm playing a beat, right, and somebody is like, this shot might be better for playing a beat, and somebody's jumping on the back post, I'll just go like this and make sure I get a beat first and foremost. So it really depends. If nobody's challenging me, I might take this nice banana route, jump, do a shot. But if somebody's challenging me, then I'm going to use a fast aerial. I'm going to get up quick and then make my play based on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it really has to do with where are my defenders, are they jumping, and how much time do I have? Any questions on that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's how I would be looking at it. What's up, Technoblade profile pic? Turn links in chat. Yeah, so we talked about the arrow left, shoot right. That's on like a static shot that's grounded. And then we talked about the consideration of if I'm getting beat. Like if somebody's jumping here, like I said, fast aerial, just make sure I get a beat over them. If nobody's jumping, I'm going to take my time, get max power, use that dodge. Cool. Yeah, this is a great pack to practice it.
All right.
This is in my favorite training pack folder. Hashtag training resources. You just jump here. There's a training folder. SpookyLuke's favorite training packs. Pull them all up here.
Okay.
Cool. I'm glitching. My brain's glitching. Brain glitch. Okay, back to the replay. I think we were right here. So yeah, we talked about how we can execute that. Familiar with wave dashing?
No.
So wave dash is a free flip off the wall. Basically what it looks like is you jump down from the wall here, and instead of just driving, you would use a flip as you land on the ground. The reason we do this, I'll do a quick demonstration. Anytime a high rank player dismounts from the wall, they'll do this because it's basically a free speed boost. You can't flip through the ground. You see this? I'm front flipping, but my car can't push through the ground. So what will happen is my dodge will instantly reset and I can use another dodge. This is very useful. Like if we land on the back wall, for example, we can jump, wave dash down, and then use another flip immediately. So we can basically get back to supersonic after just 2 jumps. Jump, jump, and now we're supersonic again. That makes sense?
Okay. Yes.
So wave dashes are useful off the back wall as well as off the sidewall. Most common. There are other applications, but that's the Wave Dash 101 program.
Okay.
All right. Watch here. Watch this. We watch the air roll shot. So here, when we land on the back wall, we'd want to angle our nose down, jump, pull back on our joystick, and then front flip as we're landing in the ground to get a free dash boost. It would just help us rotate back faster and use less boost while doing it. This is usually turn back, but hey, they leave a shot open. Good job. This ace guy should not be leaving this ball. He should be making another touch, but when he leaves to go back to his corner boost, yeah, take your time, line up a shot, free shot. Good job. What's up, I love Rocket League? No, we cannot 1v1. Driving to kickoff is valid. When you feel comfortable, we want to incorporate some form of a flip. I don't care if it's a diagonal flip, front flip, or, gold standard is speed flip. It's very important that we use at least one. You said you're working on it?
Yes, I just can't consistently hit the ball, so in ranked I'm not doing it right now.
That's valid. When you feel confident, I would obviously add them. 5 minutes every day, just continue to practice kickoffs. One of the most important things you learn in Platinum. Waiting for our teammate to go for the ball, grabbing boost, getting back. This is reasonable. We have control of this ball. We want to go first. This is correct. You do want to go first. Very difficult to do much with this ball without mechanics. This is a very hard ball to read. Plus, you have to get like a very precise touch to really do anything with this. I would just make it your goal to get behind this ball as much as possible and to throw it forward. As long as you can hit the ball high, far, and forward, that's good. We just want to avoid getting around, the side of the ball, obviously, as we do here, because that puts our car on the wrong side of it.
I think that was my intent. I just didn't execute it.
That's fair enough. Supporting teammate here. This is reasonable. All this is reasonable. Let's go to the mid. Slow down a little bit. Okay, so this is a very common mistake, and I see you making it, so I'll just point it out. I know it's tempting to run across the net, but we want to avoid it as much as possible. Like you see your teammate on the right, so your mind immediately goes, I'm going to run over here and get in position for a pass, right?
Yeah.
We have to remember that our car in Rocket League, we shoot driving forward, right? So the best place to be for a mid pass is not over here, like soccer, right? The best place to be for a mid pass is in the mid. So it's tempting to run off to the left side here and try to like get in position for a pass. But what's better is to just wait in the mid here. And then when the ball does come, you trust that you can drive forward and get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's one of the things. I try to do that. If you see how I angle my car backwards, it allows me to get back when my teammate misses the ball. So that's why I don't like heading straight towards the goal.
Yeah.
But I understand what you're saying. It's better.
Yeah. And to be clear, I don't want you going in the net. You also don't want to be facing backwards. What you want to do is be behind the play such that if the ball comes mid, you could go get it. And if your teammate gets blocked, you're still the play's still in front of you. Here you actually move so close to the net that now you are in front of the play and you have to drive back, which isn't ideal. Usually you don't want to do this. You want to stay further back the whole time. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I know it's challenging to weigh all these pros and cons. It's also a very nuanced discussion that, to be honest, you don't even need to really have in Plat, but I'd say the easiest thing is just try to be more central. Like here you're good. Beautiful. Like you're in a good position here. You just kind of drift off to the left, and then when the ball comes back this way, you're just completely out of luck.
Now, should he have continued on that ball rather than peel off like he did?
Yeah, I mean, what he should do is he should hit the ball forward and then look for bumps. Yeah, I don't really know what he's doing. He's just doing donuts. It's actually very common for Platinum and Diamond players to do that. When they get confused, they'll just kind of drive in circles in the corner. But yeah, he should continue forward. 100%. But that what exactly happened there will happen a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So that's why I always just default to be behind my teammate, not out in front of them or to the side of them. Especially at this rank. All right. That's on target. It's got it. So I want to talk about boost usage a little bit. Here, we grab this full pad, and then we use all of our boosts to run and get this one. I would actually be moving into this position with this boost. Right? We don't need to use our boost to go get another boost. It would have been better to be moving into the midfield here and be closer to the play. If that makes sense. Still behind your teammate, but you know, that downtime would be less important, and then that ball should be yours. What's happening is
I misread where they were, I'm pretty sure. I was playing it safe.
Yeah. Well, the main issue is you're too far back behind your teammate. Here, the 50-50 is happening all the way out here, and you're playing goalie, which I can understand, but where you should be is like right here. Because then you can still turn back and make a save, but you could also play this ball in the mid. You're just so far back that when the ball comes mid, you're too far. And now you just kind of play goalie and give them an attacking opportunity here. If that makes sense.
It does.
Yeah. Very common when you're playing goalie and you're worried about being scored on to be too far, and the ball comes to the mid and you can't really play it. Good save. Stay on the ball. Not bad. We just got to make that touch. This is reasonable. Somebody's got to put up a hand. Not bad. We got to get back here ASAP. Yeah, this touch just wasn't great. I want to see a little bit more aggression here. Once you see your teammates behind you, go. Because we basically don't want to give him time to get his air dribble set up or anything set up. The more time you give him, you know how Platinum players, Diamond players work. They usually take 2-3 touches to kind of get the ball settled, and then their dribble will start. So the quicker you can go, the better. When you have a teammate guarding.
Okay.
You don't want to give him time to get that in control. That's probably the biggest takeaway there. Well, there are other things, but we'll start there. So we talked about kickoff. That's fine. Grab mid boost here makes a lot of sense. Stay behind teammate makes a lot of sense. Yeah, good. This is good positioning. Probably turn back here most of the time. And if he gives you the ball, go for it. Oh, wow. Double agent in your net. Nice. Hit it right into him. That's actually so funny.
That happens to me a lot. I'll say that.
Well, I mean, here, if you can air roll right, you could actually probably put this on target, which we're going to practice.
Okay. Yeah.
But remember here, if we air roll right, we can shoot left. It's tough, but you can hit that angle. But with practice.
Yeah.
Right now, you're just focused on hitting the ball hard and forward, which is totally fine. I understand the jump here. If we look, this guy actually isn't even supporting his teammate. See him? He was AFK or something. So you can take a little bit more time there.
Okay.
But after that point, your execution wasn't bad. You just, I think, flipped the wrong way. If this is a front flip, you should get power, but you side dodge. Side dodge isn't going to apply any power in that position. Look for a bump. We need to be using boost to bump the second here. I understand you're rotating back. What I like to do here is turn off ball cam so I can hunt this guy a little bit easier. Right? Because if the ball bounces, it's going to mess up my vision. But if I turn ball cam off, I can just focus on demoing this guy.
Okay.
Makes it a little bit easier to track his movements. Nice, boom. Love that. And then we talked about those wave dashes too.
Yes.
So here, you get a good boom. And then what we would do is we would jump, arrow left in this position. A little bit complicated, but jump, arrow left to get our car kind of flat. And then we front flip, and that's going to give us a free speed boost. And then we probably need to leave here. Yeah, leave. Common situation, when you're awkward with 0 boost here, and he steals this, get out. Yeah. Use this time to get back to boost ASAP. The longer you spend on this ball, doubling back, the longer you're spending with 0 boost. And trust me, you're not going to make a very good touch with 0 boost.
Yeah.
You're just delaying your recovery, delaying getting back, and risking, obviously your teammate getting scored on here. Clutch moment. Good job, Camel. Yeah, and so just stay behind your teammate. Like here too, you see this problem. Because we have this habit of like kind of moving off the ball. You see this?
Yeah.
It's not egregious, by the way. You're like, this isn't really bad, but what I'm trying to highlight is by the time the ball does come mid, we're always attacking it from this off angle. You see what I mean?
Yeah, it makes sense.
And obviously we can fix this with arrow left, shoot right, but the shot is so much harder, and you actually don't make a bad shot, but like it's really hard to make a good shot from that angle. If instead you follow this whole play, but instead of positioning to the side of your teammate, you just follow behind him. See how he's moving up to the left? You just kind of follow him over here. When this ball does come mid, eventually, we have this nice angle. Imagine you are following this path here. Follow, 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 follow. Waiting. This ball comes mid. You have this nice line at their net. Now, it's not perfect still. You have to kind of correct the shot, but it's way less than the angle we took. So yeah, air roll shots is probably your biggest pack to practice. Nice
positioning
finish.
on that
feels
is
bad.
one of the biggest things I'll need to work on, like just positioning wise. It looks like.
Yeah, very common. Well, it's honestly good that you're getting a session at the point you are, because what happens with most players is they play the game for 500 hours, and then they come to me in champ, and then they try to tell me why that positioning is the correct positioning, and then I have to explain why it's not, and they can't break the habit. Like that's where they always go. So.
Oh, I have a lot more than 500 hours in the game.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
The idea is better. Well, what do they say? The best time to start social media was 20 years ago. The next best time is today. Something like that. Something like this. Or best time to invest 20 years ago. Something like that. That was a nice touch. Followed up. Here you're just taking off too early. If you zoom out, you'll see how far away this ball is. You don't need to take off until way later.
Okay.
and we can practice. Are you familiar with fast aerials and the difference between just an aerial and a fast aerial?
I am familiar. I don't fully understand it though.
That's fine. We'll run through it. So I know I gave you the aerial shots demonstration. The kickoff aerial shots, and this will be the last mechanical thing for you to work on. So the difference between an aerial, jump, tilt, boost, and a fast aerial is how quickly we get to the ceiling. How long it takes for me to get up there. Versus if I don't use the second jump, it takes much longer. That's the basic principle. Now, a lot of people think that just double jumping is a fast aerial. Jump, jump, tilt, boost. Not quite. We want to jump and tilt immediately and use our second jump while we're already tilted back. So in other words, jump, tilt, jump. Jump, tilt, jump. See the difference between jump, jump, tilt, and jump, tilt, jump?
Yeah, you keep your momentum.
Yes, you keep more momentum and you gain more height because our boost immediately propels us up, and then we follow it up with the jump versus jumping, and then our boost only propels us up at the end.
Okay.
So it's all about sequence. That's going to allow you to get into the air faster. Never mind the flip reset stuff. And what you'll realize is when you get good at this, you actually don't need to take off until right when we're under the ball. A good pack to practice this is called High Aerials by Waitin. This has a little bit of left-right movement in the pack. I'll show you here. Aerials level 3. You'll see here, I don't take off until I've driven already. What you would do in your game is you jumped here, and by the time you get to it, you're overshooting it or spiking it into the ground. See that?
Yeah.
You actually want to drive, and if you can do this fast aerial right, you can reach a ball like that no problem. That make sense?
It does. Yeah, I spike it a lot.
Yeah. So you just want to make sure you cover ground and you practice this fast aerial takeoff, give you a better sense of how much time you have. Now, these all have a lot of left-right movement. What I did when I was first learning is I actually just went and do a pro striker training, which is the default training. The only thing annoying about this in Rocket League is you can't, when you go into the pro aerial training, you can't skip shots. But this was my preferred because you really realize you don't have to take off until the last second. A lot of players at your rank jump immediately. You don't need to jump until the last second. And you want to stay grounded as long as possible because it keeps your options open.
Yeah.
Right? If I'm jumping here and then I realize I'm beat, I'm screwed.
All right.
So yeah, a lot of little things for you to work on, men. Mechanically, we talked about aerial shots. We talked about wave dashes as well as fast aerials. If you don't mind me asking, how many hours do you have?
2,000 some.
And where are most of those hours spent?
Never focused on mechanical stuff. What was that?
Where do you spend most of those hours? Like, what do you mainly do?
Either casual or ranked.
Casual or ranked. That makes sense.
Yeah. I have almost 10,000 games played.
That's crazy.
So,
how many games do I have played? You have 10,000 games played? Wait, how many games do I have played? Wow, 12,000. You're a madman. I got a 60% win percentage. That's not bad. All right.
Been playing it for a long time. Never focused on actually trying to.
No, totally fair. One of my friends is a Dota YouTuber, and he was coaching a team full of Heralds, which is the equivalent of bronze. 3 of them. They all had over 10,000 hours, and we're all Herald. And he was like, "What? How do you guys?" And he was just asking him questions, and they just play casually. They're like, "We really do not care about improvement. We just like get on and mess around," which is like totally valid.
Well, I'm pretty older, and for the longest time, I thought it wasn't going to be possible for me to learn some of the mechanical stuff. And then I started playing another game again with a friend. I used to be great at first-person shooters.
Yeah.
And he's got me back into playing those and enjoying them. And I was like, well, I can learn that. Why not try to learn and do this better?
Yeah, I understand the concern, and you're right. There is like real deficits, like with one, rate of learning, because your sleep isn't as solid as a 16-year-old in theory. And there's just like, yeah, obviously like muscle memory. Like you just can't consolidate. You can't learn as fast. Like that's fine, but it's not to the tune you think it is. Like and also there's reaction time things, but neither of those like prevents like you from learning like a repetitive mechanical movement. Like you can absolutely learn a wave dash, like as a way. It's just a repetitive. It's just a chain of mechanics. It might take you an extra day or two, but like at the end of the day, you can totally do it. So I believe in you.
Yeah, I do for now.
Yeah, I mean, you could just talk to any of our coaches. Like Shock, for example, will tell you like he's, in his mid 20s, and he played professional Rocket League when he was in his teens, right? And early 20s, and he's like, mechanically, he's better now than he was when he was a pro. The only difference is he's had more years to practice. But like he's like, if I would go back in time with my current skill level, I would be like the best player of all time. So
yeah, I played semi-pro Counter-Strike back in the day before esports were big.
Yeah, that's all reaction time and a little bit of positioning. But I mean, dude, click heads, like that's reaction time all day, and aim, a lot of aim too. And knowing like crosshair placement and all that stuff.
Yep. So I kind of give up on those from competitive, but still like this game.
Don't give up on this game. Not yet.
No. Oh, even if I don't get any better, I'll continue playing it. I have for so long already.
I respect that. Thanks for the replay.
Luke,
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
I'm at a 16-game losing streak now. Let's go.
I hope you're joking.
1460.
I'll say one of the hardest things is this week. I've been using so many of the default controls and camera angles, and so this week I changed it all up. And
Did you see my new settings guide?
that's what I used.
Yeah. You were probably like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize there's so much things I was doing wrong. There's a lot.
Yeah. I knew like I didn't have some of the stuff, but I like the camera settings that I changed to. It's so much better.
Good. I'm glad.
So the buttons I'm still getting used to.
Sweet. Yeah, it takes time. You'll get used to the buttons. Well, appreciate the replay. We'll get this sent. Oh, wait, did I send you your? Did I send you your notes, Raider? Oh, wait. Did I send you your notes? Okay, let me give you a quick wall of notes. Bullet points, super fast. Mechanically, 3 things: fast aerials, kickoffs, wave dashes. Air roll shots. We also talked about that. They're in the training resources, link above. I encourage you to just hit those packs. If you had to pick one, I would probably do kickoffs, wave dashes, and then air roll shots and fast aerials after that. We talked about saving your flip, depending on whether you need to beat a defender. There are several things. Positioning-wise, we talked about staying central and avoiding kind of like running across the field, just trying to stay central to the play. We talked about positioning behind your teammate instead of to the side of them, so that way when they get dunked or miss, you can support them. That kind of answers your question earlier about compensating for your teammates.
Yes.
We talked about lining up your shots, taking your time. That kind of goes hand in hand with the positioning thing. We talked about adding a flip to your kickoffs when you're comfortable. We talked about leaving the ball when you're 0 boost, letting your teammate go, and rotating out faster. I'm sure we could go over more things, but definitely check the replay if you want more, but that's already...
It's a lot to work on. So.
Yeah. We'll have this over to you in the next few days. So we'll send you a replay recording of this soon.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. And thank you. Good luck. Mm-hmm. 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 We got the gloss replay here. Who else is in the chat that's waiting on one from me? I thought I heard Eric Nemser waiting on one. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm about to make it.
Cool. We'll check out yours soon, man. Anybody else in chat waiting on a replay? I got FXCZ here with the new one.
Luke at 5 Freaky has a thing, by the way.
Oh, what time is it? 3:54.
Or if it's 3 for you, then because it's starting in.
Oh,
like,
starting in
6
5. Yeah,
minutes.
he has a replay analysis. Okay, I actually got to clear out of here. If you want to do your call over DM, I'll do yours over DM, and then I got to jump. I got to clear out of here for Freaky.
Okay, that's chill.
I'll just call you directly, man. That was Eric, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you just shoot me a Discord DM, and I'll ring you. I'm going to wrap up for now, and I'll just hang out on stream chat. Thanks, everybody, for coming. I'm going to get out of the way so Freaky can have his class. He's going to be doing some replays, so if you want your replay to get looked at by him, hang around. The community is 16.
Have a good one, Luke. Have a great one.
Appreciate the reminder, Mythic. I'll see you guys.
Yeah,
thank you.
problem,
And notice about we're going to do a LAN soon. Location TBD, but you heard it here first. Just a whisper.
Bro.
Just
All right.
hearsay. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you.
Have a great one, Luke. Have a great one.
See ya. Okay, that was Arctic Raiders, Plat 1, 700 MMR. 2v2, VIP replay. Got his. Bunch of footage here for you. Busy.
I hope that I can start winning my games. I'm not gonna lie. It's getting into my head, man. It's getting into my head.
What rank are you?
It was one game off of GC2 like 5 times in a row, and then I went on a losing streak, and right now I'm sitting at GC1 Div 2, almost Div 1.
Well, you're a little bit
Or
too
GC
high for me to play with
GC1.
you.
GC1 Div 1.
I've also been on a little bit of a losing streak. I was champ 1.
Clearing out of the room so you can do your session. Mythic reminded me. Have a good call. Thanks, Mythic. All right, I'll see you.
Yeah, no problem, man. Have a good one.
Yo, just hit my peak rank. C1 today. Any tips to get through champ? Good luck, man. A lot of things. It's not one golden bullet at that rank. It's 100 little things you got to work on. All right, so we're going to wait. We got Cran's replay done. I think next up we need to check out FXCZ. Wigs we're going to check out soon. We got all through all these ones. Sort these by date posted. Let's switch this to gallery. Let's go up to the top. Got Arctic Raiders, we got Nachitu, we got Alpha. Didn't get to today. We'll catch up tomorrow or Tuesday. Didn't get to today. We'll catch up tomorrow or Tuesday before I leave for London. Pump and Dump. Funny name. Big In. We need to still check out. FXCD, FXCZ. If you're online right now, let me know. You can do this over DM. Crans we already did. Josh we already did. Alpha we already did. Hefe we already did. Okay, we got all these guys. Acid we already did. Okay, so just got a couple left. 3 or 4. Doo-doo. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Chronic stud zones. just waiting on Eric. Eric said he got it. What's up, Eric? It's not pulling up here.
This is Spook.
What is up, man? Just downloading your replay.
Not that much, brother.
One moment.
No worries. Do I have to do the full format and whatnot for you?
I think I got the replay wherever you posted it. I got something. Did you post it?
Yeah, it was literally just a period just to get you to the top because I didn't know where you were at.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and put it in real quick.
Yeah. Go for it.
See if I can find it.
Can we 1v1? Not 1v1ing right now.
I believe this is it.
Cool. All right, got it. I'm gonna create a chat for you in the. I'm gonna open up replay revolt just so I have somewhere to post it, and Sarah has somewhere to send the message because that's how she usually does it. So I'm just gonna do it for you, okay?
Gotcha. Do you need me to fill out the format and whatnot, like the actual content?
I got it. I already did it. No worries.
Okay.
Posted it for you. There you go. But yeah, talk to me.
Sweet.
How can I help you?
Yeah, so I believe it's just probably going to be positional errors. Defensive positioning might need some work, maybe some speed issues. That's really all that I can think of. Considering my rank is Champ 2, there's definitely mechanical errors for sure.
Yeah.
But I think it just boils down to most likely just the positional and game sense.
Okay, we can focus on positional and game sense. Oh, you're Blackberry. This is you?
Yeah. Blackberry.
Yeah, I saw you in the threes game earlier. 1185
Yeah,
C2.
Pretty cool to get my my replay reviewed twice, I guess.
There you go. Yeah, we can definitely talk about that stuff.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll watch through. Cool. Supporting teammate here. Nice. We have a back wall set up. Ideally, this is a cross map air dribble, right? This first touch is a little too far right. It's not unrecoverable, but we want this first touch to go out to the mid, not across the net generally, if we're trying to create. You know, we want it somewhere here as opposed to that way. Not the end of the world, but it's just less threatening. Like, he doesn't have to jump when you hit it here. He might, but he doesn't have to. So it's usually better if you can try to take it down the pipe. It's all right. We got to get up. Make some sort of touch. Good. We might have actually a shot here. It's going to be close. Nice. Grab boost. Take 50s. Keep rolling through. If we ever do find ourselves wrong side of the ball like this, I always just keep driving here. Just keep driving, right? Because you can look for bumps and get back around. Stalling here. Now here. Now you're blocking your teammate. Just get out, right? Happens sometimes, but you want to make your default just to keep moving. This is fine. Backboard. Yeah, we want to use backboard here generally. This ends up working out. Here, once he goes up, I try to use the backboard to get up. Right, because there's just too many ways he can play it around us when our car is backwards to the net. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
This is a good stop, though. Good landing. We want to stay up. I'm not convinced you have to let this ball go. Obviously, wall dash, very useful here to maintain speed. I'm not convinced we had to drop down the wall. I think we can actually stay up high here and make sure we push this over one. If you have a beat over one here, you should take it because he's last. kind of slow down, and I think we're going to take like a dribble or a 50. Not bad. Great bump. Almost ends up working anyway. But yeah, I'm not convinced that slowing it down there makes the most sense. But good bump on him.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
That makes sense.
Considering he's the last man, just keep up speed so you can get around him and score the goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Flick is good. Bump is great. And now just move out. I know it's tempting to go, but like once you get to this position, it's like, teammate, get in here. Help. I would just front flip and get out ASAP.
That's fair.
The more time you spend backflipping, the more time you're spending 0 boost, which in theory, this could be really risky now to be up this long. I would be jumping here, trying to make a stop. This is a good boost grab once you do have time. Now here, I like jumping and trying to get a touch before the bounce that just floats it high and mid. You can fake here, but yeah, it's just... I'd like holding onto this ball in some way and just don't give him a free setup. Once we're here, now we're overcommitted in the corner. He's incentivized to go, and we're just too far gone. Here we're back. Nice, I like this fake. A little slow. Oh, wow, good fake.
Appreciate it.
I love like just throwing the ball out to the mid here to my buddy when I see one guy high on sidewall. That's just me though. But once you do get to this position, fake is really nice. Trying to take it up the wall, it looks like. Yeah, so your plays are not bad. You're executing decently on the ball. I think it's just like play selection. I notice like when the ball's in your corner, you like to really slow things down. Here's a candidate for like speed it up, right? Your teammate just got a demo. 2v1. Apply pressure.
Gotcha.
Here, I also love taking this ball out to the mid and then setting up some form of cut in open space as opposed to taking it corner or sidewall even. Sidewall doesn't make the most sense to me because sidewall slows down the attack, whereas taking this one touch out mid and then cutting and getting it onto your car seems like the fastest way to generate an attack to me.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Like, speed thing.
No, absolutely. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier with the whole speed thing.
Yeah. Your control looks nice. Something I've learned is it's very important play selection, shot selection. What are you going for and why are you going for it? If you're a fake player or a slow player, then you're going to try to fake everything. But the reality is when we have a 1v1, this ball needs to be going at net right now, not away from net.
Gotcha.
Let's get back ASAP. Grab and boost. Nice. We can turn on this. Yeah, your touches are really good, man. Yeah, I mean, this is beautiful. Reset. I actually wanted a reset there, but this is great. Like your touches for a champ 2 look beautiful. Like to get this bounce is not easy. To understand that you need to be left side to chip it mid. Beautiful first touch. Beautiful air roll. Here, reset, and the world is yours. Air dribble kind of kills the attack, but it's not bad, but reset's better. Still end up working.
Gotcha.
Really nice, man. Really, really nice.
Appreciate it.
Control looks good, if anything. Playing the mid here. Waiting back, buying teammate. Yeah, I mean, we definitely don't want to get demoed. Look, here you're just buying time for team. When he does throw this, I think you can actually get a touch that just like stalls time. Jump, hit it high, slow. Really like that. Turning back was a bit passive in my opinion. Not bad. Perhaps waiting for your teammate, not sure. If you do have a free touch though, take it. You might have had an opening there if you're quicker. Yep, all the links for coaching and all that are in the chat. Grab a boost on the right. Makes sense. Try to get in the way. You had the right idea, just a little slow on the takeoff. Nice, you're first here. Yeah, so here, this play was the only one where your execution was kind of off. I mean, not bad. Get down from the wall, jump. You had the right idea, just a little slow. And here you just kind of panicked. You're fine if you just slow down and take this 50. Just panicking. Oversend. Kind of overturned. Nice. Gotta get in there. Here, you're fine. Once he loses his ball, now go. He can't get a reset. The ball's falling too fast. So you just want to get in his face and play a 50. I'm a little bit scared of that. Very important to kind of like recognize the point where his air dribble's dead. If he doesn't get a reset at the start, he can't really get a reset here. Like here, he can get a reset. Now he can't. He's not in a position. Like the ball's falling too fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And boost. We should have had a shot there. What happened? So we're supporting teammate. Good. Get behind him. Good. You jump. You wave dash. Yeah, we just need a break here. He's about to make a touch. We need to slow down. You used all your boost. You were running too fast, and the ball came, and you couldn't slow down. So you turn, but you're already off because you're going supersonic. In general, when we're waiting on a touch, this is something the pro Kinsei taught me. You don't want to be going supersonic. If you're ever waiting a touch, you want to be going like 5 out of 10 speed. Makes you more flexible.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because you can't turn.
Yeah, so you can jump up and challenge it pretty much.
Exactly. Otherwise, you're too fast. Believe it or not. Not a bad touch. Round 1. I don't like bump here. I understand bump. Issue is, this ball is going into a non-threatening area, right? So, like, he's not locked in, or else he gets bumped. You know what I mean? Like, he could turn wherever he wants. So this bump is very optimistic, because there's so many ways he could dodge this. Just run back, run forward, boost, break tap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little bit too ambitious, in my opinion.
So essentially, I should have played that and just followed up with speed.
Yeah, play the ball. Continue to play the ball. Bumps are great when the opponent has no other route out. You know, like you're pushing the ball through their corner and they're stuck. This guy's got all the space in the world. The ball's flying midair. You know what I mean? Like so many ways for him to dodge.
Yeah.
Bump just doesn't usually work in those scenarios. Okay, be very careful of this. When you're rotating back, we want to keep our speed constant. You know, like when we're supporting our teammate, we talked about not wanting to be supersonic when the 50's happening because, one, that makes us hard to turn, hard to go, right? But we also don't want to be zero speed. Because when we're zero speed, now he could set up a double tap on you super easily. And it's very hard for you to run up and stop him.
Okay, so you're saying I should have kept my speed and followed through with the play?
Yeah, so instead, after we get this bump here, this is fine. You try to steal his boost, you get his boost, fantastic. You're 100 boost. You are now way ahead of the play. What you want to do is slow down, continue this rotation, but do it at a 5 out of 10 speed. Right now, you're doing it at a 10 out of 10 speed, so you rush, supersonic, all the way back to net, 100, 0. You raced back so fast, you were there too soon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just like don't have a wide enough angle.
Angle is one thing, but
like,
the biggest thing is speed.
Momentum.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
You want to imagine that smooth Rocket League looks like moving from like 4 to 7 speed. Like you're always kind of anticipating the play, always moving nicely. When you have these moments where you go 100 speed, 0 speed, back to 100 speed, that's not only boost inefficient, but usually a signal of a bad rotation. Great fake. That makes sense? Yeah, now you're getting punished for your slow play. But yeah, the idea is when you recognize here, this touch is slow in my corner, teammate has ball, I go take time. Slow down. Break tap, make sure that my rotation doesn't put me in front of the play. That makes sense?
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense.
Glad I could help, Strazy.
You said what?
Just guy in chat saying thank you.
Yeah.
So this fake was great. You got open. Touch this ball one forward, hook shot. Obviously, you're going for something else here, but yeah, you try to get fancy with it, and then, yeah, he's going to cut you off. I'd say the biggest thing is an understanding for you that I think sits beneath all these decisions we're going on is understanding of speed of play. Huge one. Really important to get down in champ. And by speed of play, I mean how quickly does this play need me? Do I need to rotate into position now? Do we have a 2v1? Should I be accelerating it, slowing it down? This sort of thing.
Gotcha. Is there any way to practice that?
Yeah, so the main things we want to be looking at are, where are my defenders? This is like fully based on awareness of the lobby. So like here, teammate has control of the ball, slow in corner. Unlikely this goes mid until my teammate 50s, right? Like they've got to push it out of the corner to create something. You know what I mean? So we kind of want to stay in this area.
So you're saying slow it down just a little bit in this specific play and then take a little bit of a wider angle?
Yeah, slow it down a little bit wider, and we want to be facing the play at about 4 out of 10 or 5 out of 10 speed when the 50 happens. So if I anticipate the 50 is going to happen, let's say somewhere in here, right? Because that's in between the players. I want to be back mid facing the play when the 50 happens. If you look here, you're facing net still when they're making touches, which means you've got to do a whole 360 to support. We wanted to have been turning in slower, sooner.
Okay.
Torment is
Makes
excellent at this. And then here, now we should recognize that we have a beat and we should be cutting in. Okay. You're very good on the ball, but sometimes your shot selection, play selection is suboptimal. Like you're just choosing plays that don't fit the situation of where the defense is.
Okay.
This was great. One's going early, awkward angle, you're playing a fast shot. Makes a lot of sense. Recoveries are good, man, by the way, as well. Like, it's just understanding where the opponents were of my defense.
Got it. And okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, please. Any follow-ups? It's not a one.
I was gonna say
all.
so like just in that last play, whenever basically I put it back into the backboard, I should have just shot that.
Yeah, like here
yeah,
we just need to
that's
get up higher. It's hard though. Like I don't know if you can get up higher. You gotta slow down a bit to be able to get up there. And then yeah, this corner boost grab was definitely greedy. Good recovery. This put you just a little bit out of the play too long. I don't know if you would have been back. You might have if you didn't do that. What's up? Call me badge. Good front flip. Nice beat. Love this fake. We do got to keep our eyes on the play a little bit, though. So this is good.
Okay.
I don't like a challenge because it's, not clear. Unless you have a clean beat, don't go. But you do turn off ball cam for a bit, which is conceding a lot of space. So a little risky. But you're fine. All right, let's play this forward. Sidewall's fine. 1v1. Good try. Go low. Nice, I like this leave. Yeah, just leave. Full leave. You go for a reset, don't quite get it, but once we hit this, yeah, I flip back, get back. Because your teammate the way I think about it is, I've been going for 1-1000, 2-1000, 3-1000, 4-1000. Can I go again? Sure. But my teammate's been watching this play the whole time. Who's going to be positioned better, me or him? Right?
That's fair.
So it's more logical for you to just get out, reposition, and let your teammate go. The more time you sit under this ball, the harder it's going to be. I do like what you did though. Once you are under it, up and over is best play. Like you're doing all the right things on the ball. But yeah, I think you're correct. Positioning and game sense is probably like the biggest lever you could pull. Like your gameplay looks like GC1 or GC2 if your shot selection's better.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well then I definitely got to learn that.
Yeah.
And it's basically, like you said, that just boils down to awareness of the defenders and just the overall, how fast can I get it into their net?
Yeah. I mean, that is definitely one of them. If I were to kind of like put it in buckets, one bucket is recognizing when you have a 2v1. Oftentimes you'll have a 2v1 right now and you'll slow play it. 2v1s, we want to play fast. So that's like a simple, like super simple conceptual idea. There's others like when I'm rotating back and a 50-50 is happening in the corner, I want to make sure that I'm facing the play in position at the right moment. Sometimes that means I need to hustle and get there early. Sometimes that means I actually need to deliberately slow my rotation so that I'm not sitting in net waiting with 0 speed for the play to come to me, right?
Okay.
So it's
Makes
sort of
sense.
it's asking yourself these questions. Yeah, like how many defenders are back? That informs like usually the pace of play. And then, you know, where are my defenders? That determines like how quickly you need to go on net. Because yeah, like mechanically, there's not much you're missing. Like at the start, you know, there was that one corner situation where I was like, you took it up and over like this. And I was like, if you take this ball mid, you have more, you know, shot opportunity. Like in other words, if you just try to make this first touch somewhat central here, now I can, you know, create.
Makes it into an actual dangerous play instead of just kind of like killing it.
Otherwise, it's just to clear that they don't have to jump for. Something Shock has taught me is unless you put it down the middle of the field on an air dribble, here, somebody has to jump, right? If they don't jump, it's coming at your net. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I take that exact same dribble and I throw it down the sidewall, they never have to jump. Like if I take it even over here, you don't have to jump now. You can just let me double it down the field and then wait. Yeah. And if I take it across, same thing. If I go like this, you don't have to jump here. Like I can't throw this on your net. So yeah.
Yeah. Unless you're just like mechanically, you know, insane.
Yeah, of course. Very, very unlikely. So yeah, like mechanically there's some things like that, but no, your control, like as far as I'm concerned, your use of empty jumps, speed flips, defensive recoveries, like your ball control was great. So it's mainly like looking at, okay, like, wait, there are no defenders jumping. Let me recover to the ground. You know what I mean? Open my options. It could also be like, wait, nobody's back right now. I'm going to jump above this ball and try to take a dribble, like fast play on net. No?
Okay, so basically what you're saying is like I should go into these games and in order to probably practice this the best is simply just like quite literally ask myself like what I should do in this situation.
Yes, 100%. The way Shock puts it is you need to be focused. Like every decision needs to be deliberate. It shouldn't just be like, oh, ball's here. When the ball's here, I usually like to do my, you know, 1-touch, 2-touch air dribble. It's like, no, you need to be intently focused on like, there's a guy on the backboard right now. Is he jumping? Oh, he jumped? Okay, I'm going to flip over one. Like it needs to be, everything needs to be focused.
Okay.
That's how Shock describes it.
Interesting. All right, I'll definitely put that into play for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. Was there more of the replay that was there that we didn't talk about, or pretty much you got the gist of it?
I mean, I think we actually completed the replay. The last 30 seconds, I think we were talking, so I can rewind it if you want. But pull it up real quick if you want. I think we got to like this point.
Something like that.
And then I started talking, so I can run you through this last bit. Yeah, like supporting behind your teammate here. This makes sense. This is a little bit better. Yeah, the idea is like here, you're speed flipping, you're going 100 speed, which isn't bad, but right now you're running really fast here, and watch how you're going to power slide, kill all your speed, and then you're going to rebuild speed and use boost to get this beat on this guy. The sort of optimal play would have been to keep our speed 5 out of 10 the whole time and have a much smoother rotation, but one where we didn't have to power slide, you know, like do all that fast, slow, fast. It's not bad, but it's just technically a little bit boost inefficient. It'll catch up to you.
Okay. Yeah, I think what goes through my head whenever I'm doing stuff like that is simply just I got to get to back post as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Obviously, with what you're saying, that's not necessarily the case. You know, I got to be a little bit more aware as to what the play is actually doing. So therefore, I can go that, you know, that 5 out of 10 speed that you're talking about.
Exactly.
Take a wider rotation. I don't need to, you know, go 100 to get to the back post.
Exactly right. Yeah, I think it's just a mode of thinking. Right now, you think like correct position is back post. The more nuanced approach is I need to move in the direction of my back post, but I should move only as fast as I'm needed. Going too fast when the play is slow puts me in a position too early, And that is bad. There's such a thing as too early to a position.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever thought, oh, too early is bad, which is the whole reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. But I'll definitely take that into account for sure.
Yeah.
But basically, all in all, what we talked about, I got that down. I'll start asking myself, during the replays and whatnot, what I should be doing during the situation. Anything else as far as like, stuff you've seen or things that I should work on or?
Yeah, I'll give you a little text wall here. A couple things come to mind. So defensively, when we're rotating back, ask yourself the question, how quickly am I needed? So you're looking at the play's in the corner, the ball's low on the ground, slow rolling. That means slow, rotate back, 5 out of 10 speed versus, if, for example, the ball's bouncing high off the corner, recentering, and your spider sense is going off, then you speed flip back, rush there. So like when you're rotating back, ask yourself, how quickly am I needed? When you're offense, there were a couple times where you would get the ball, and the better play was actually like ground play, quick, cut, like power shot, shoot. But sometimes you just like roll the ball up the sidewall and are lackadaisical with it. That allows the defender rotating back to cut. That's a big one. Assess, when am I in 2v1s? Ask yourself the question, where's this opposing second man? If you're in a 2v1, you usually want to accelerate the play. So that means hit the ball upfield, run it upfield, create quick attacks on the net, as opposed to setting up slow dribbles, fakes, wall to air dribbles. These are generally slower moving attacks that work better when there are 2 defenders back. But when it's a 1v1, that's when quick plays on the net, dribbles, air dribble bumps, ground plays are more effective, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mechanically, we talked about making your first touches in threatening directions, but you had a good idea of this. If you do want mechanical stuff to work on, flip resets. Your air dribbles were consistent, but you didn't have the kind of finishing touch that we look for when you get into GC.
Mm-hmm.
Positionally, there were 1 or 2 moments where you would be low boost upfield, kind of doubling back, occupying space. When me personally, I would flip out, let my teammate go. That's a whole text wall. A lot of things for you to consider. I'm going to leave it there. If you have more questions, please.
Not really. I definitely think I've done a lot of work as far as my speed problem that I had previously whenever I was doing my coaching session with Freaky.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember. I know you do a lot of these, replay reviews and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I was a little bit too fast. Obviously, I've slowed it down, but I think now with what we're talking about, it's a little bit too slow. So I guess I'm just gonna have to go back and try and even it out.
Yeah.
Rather than that,
it's all
really else.
Sorry to cut you off. Please continue. You said nothing really else though.
Yeah, nothing really else.
Yeah. So the way I look at it, man, is it's all play specific. So the best players, when they have 2v1s, all of a sudden are making fast plays on the net. Right? When they have 2v2s, are taking their time, rolling it up the wall, trying to create, situations where I can beat 2. But yeah, it's all situational. So I would discourage, I need to play faster, I need to play slower. I would encourage, where's my teammate? Where's the defense? How much time do I have?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll definitely put that into account. I appreciate that.
Of course. Thank you for all the questions.
All right, man. Of course, man. I appreciate the replay review.
Yeah, well, I'll get you this uploaded. We'll have it to you in the next few days.
All right, man. I appreciate it. I'll catch you later.
Thanks, Eric. Peace.
Peace.
That was Eric Nemzer. He is a champ 2. Playing really well. Playing really, really well. So hopefully that was helpful to him and to you all watching. Guys, look, I have been live for a few hours. Got to eat something before it gets too late, and I am feeling a little lightheaded. So I'm going to take a break from stream, go shower, all that stuff. Thanks so much for watching. I will be live again. Look, I do these Thursday, Sunday. I'm going to be in London this week, so stream schedule might be off. Just turn on notifications and be notified when I go live. It's the best way. But let me pull up this replay. April 12, Road SSL. That was Eric Nemzer, Champ 2. 2 VIP replay. What MMR was he? 1185. Cool. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to wrap up stream. I'll probably do some more VIP replays if you're in the Discord and we're watching this in the next day or two before I go away. But until then, thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.